introduced to a parrot.
Oh, I was a little laggy. Okay. But hey, welcome everybody to the live stream. We're here. We're live. We're super professional. So
Yeah, we totally aren't an hour late.
Yeah,
it's at 2 p.m.
I
We're only like 10 minutes late. It's at 2 p.m. on my stream, so we're only 10 minutes late.
What we meant was 1 o'clock Rocky Mountain time.
That's right. Rocky Mountain time, love it. Yeah. So first off, before we start, I'm just gonna let everyone know that's watching. I did have a rough night last night, unfortunately. So physically, I've been in a lot of pain, but I'm going to do my best to be professional. Otherwise, you're gonna just see like non-professional smudging. So forgive me. But we're gonna have fun. That's gonna be the best part about this. So my head is in the story. I think everyone is ready to go. I'm just putting out a few tweets and marketing things. So for those that would like to watch us.
Marketing
also-
things.
Marketing things, that's right. Let's you know what we should do here? Let's go on ahead and start off by talking about your characters and who you are. And we'll start with Annie, and we'll go to Fen and then Marine.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, I am playing Jet Sada, 3 Talon. He is a Paradisian who grew up on the streets of the capital. He grew up kind of poor and as an orphan and learned a lot of shifty and stealthy ways. Kind of run-of-the-mill here or there. He eventually learned to hone his combat skills a little bit better through a master he met, who kind of sort of took him in and adopted him. And ultimately, that guy met his end and basically left his fortune to Jet Sada, and he was able to go off to do other bigger and better things now that he had the money to do so. He's a Paradisian, but he has more of a falcon sort of look to him. He's bright blue with the kind of dark bars and stuff across. It looks kind of like a peregrine falcon a bit. And he's kind of a shifty, shadowy character for the most part.
Okay. Well, that's good. Great description. What about you, Fen? Let's talk about your delicious character.
My delicious character. I am going to be currently playing Agakar Kiro, a human necromancer. I'm imagining kind of this like late middle-aged individual who is saw the humans get banished from Neanderthar's kingdom and all that, and then also has dealt with plenty of things. Grizzled, not very sociable. So that's me.
Okay. Going ahead, Marine. I know you've been most excited about this part.
No. But my character is John Emberheart. He is a orc monk. He grew up for like a little while in Nathander Star Kingdom, but when everything went sour, so to speak, and King Ipar was starting to exile all the humans and everything that happened and went down, his parents decided that they were going to take action instead of just watching, and they were helping escort as many people out of the city as they could to stop them from being like killed in the streets and stuff. And for fear of being captured or like killed because of this, they fled with them, and he lived as like a pilgrim or like a monk with the majority of those humans and his family for the majority of his life, and he trained with alongside them to become a monk. And now he's here somehow. He just kind of like journeys around and chats with people.
Okay. Great. All right. So, I have a wonderful story in store for all of you and your characters. So let's go on ahead. We're going to jump into this. Sorry, I was sharing some things out. So I'm actually going to give everyone the title of this one shot, and the name of it is called Galwanga. And we're going to kind of jump right into this. So everyone, get your imaginations ready. The three of you are here, and you've been adventuring in the forests of Tyner Dane, and you have seen Rock Dimnar. So to you, this has been an interesting journey so far, and kind of where you've already been. So I'm going to read this intro to you. A few weeks have passed since your most recent adventures in Rock Dimnar. Having traveled to Opsman Town to handle some personal business, you've earned yourself the title of Chaldea Slayer, as you're now known to most people that you come across. World travels fast, adventurers. Set the scene. You are in a pub in Opsman Town right now called Tweldanger's Pub. Tweldanger's Pub is a lovely little pub transformed from that of a cabin that was built by a lord just before the First Abyssal War. It has survived the First Abyssal War and all of these years through wear and tear. You, heroes, sit at a small table in the corner by the front window. The smell of rich kaizen flows through the air as the orc bartender puffs on his smoking pipe. Two coursers and a Tuskar sit at a table closest to the backside of the bar near the lavatory, playing a round of fray. The Tuskar cheers loudly and gets in the face of the first courser. "Ha ha! Pay up, small shot!" The vampire at the bar screams of fright and jitters. He shakes nervously and then profusely apologizes to the three of them, trying to go back about his own business, drowning his anxiety in that cup of ale. "I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Today has not been my day." The finely clothed vampire, he sits on a bar stool crafted in floral design, running up and down the stool legs. The flat top in which he sits on is carved to look like that of a tundora tree leaf, smooth edges and ripples throughout. What do you do?
I just kind of watch and see what's going on. I'm still a little confused as what he means by today has not been his day, and I want to see how this goes down.
Okay.
Is there anything that I would be familiar with knowing about vampires and what he means by it hasn't been a good day? Do I detect any sort of like ill intent or kind of strange sort of stuff from him at all?
Yeah, well, you know by the clothes that he's wearing is definitely not that of a commoner or even that of middle class. And being a paradisian, you are aware that vampires wearing that type of clothing um, rank pretty high in the chain.
I will approach and sit next to the vampire.
Okay.
And place a coin upon the bar, motion for 2 ales or whatever he wants, and go, "What troubles you, friend?"
He's kind of jittery, and he reaches for his glass of ale and he takes a drink. And as his hands jitter, he sets it back down on the bar table, and he turns to you, and just ever so slowly. And as he's jittery, he looks at the coins. He's like, "Oh, I don't need those." But he says, um, "There's a lot that's going on." "Oh, but I didn't introduce myself properly. My name is Caspin. Caspin," and he kind of fumbles around here for a second, and he looks around, making sure no one else is listening. He goes, "Caspin Doors." And
Do
what he
I
go
know
ahead.
anything about, like, do I recognize his name or anything? Like, do I would need to make a check for that probably, but
Let me think about that here for a second. You Yeah, go ahead and give me a knowledge check.
Knowledge of what?
Let me look here. Sorry, I had all my skills pulled up and now they're all gone. Here we go. Go on ahead and give me a. Well, let's actually instead of just knowledge, we'll give you like a base knowledge check.
Okay.
Knowledge of duplicity.
Oh, a duplicity check. Oh, that makes life easy for me.
Yeah.
So does that mean I can use social diffusion for it? I can replace a duplicity check with a diplomacy or innuendo check if I want.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Then let's do an innuendo check because I think it's funny.
Okay.
Oh. All right.
Wow, that's a pretty good roll.
Yep. So that's 18 plus 3. So
Okay.
21.
So you are familiar with his last name, and you've heard it talked about in many different places across all of the seat of Wallenhyde here. So you've heard it in all of your many different travels in the past, and you've heard it in Rockdamnar a few times too. Briefly mentioned, it was more through whispers, but you know that his name very much holds a lot of clout, and he is a big deal.
Okay. Then I'll just approach him, like walk up to the bar with them, and I'll just like put one hand on his shoulder and like be like, "What troubles you, friend?"
You freak him out, and he like spills his ale over onto Jet Sada here.
I'm gonna try to snap at it real quick and try to keep the glass up.
Okay, cool. Go on ahead. Make a. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I keep on going back to D&D. Make a. We don't really have an acrobatic, but I guess it would be like some kind of. Make an agility check. There you go.
Agility.
Yeah.
It's either that or like sleight of hand.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Let's see. It's 4 for me. Where are my dice? There are my dice. Oh, come here, dice. Let's see, that's plus 4, so 18.
Okay, you snap the ale up and you're holding it and you place it back down gently on the bar table. And he goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I just I can't handle this anymore. I can't handle this." And as he's kind of looking both of you up and down just to make sure that he can, trust you. He goes, "If I tell you, you promise not to tell anyone."
Can I do like
I is the necromancer sitting at the table.
So like is there anything like uncanny about his body language? Like is this something that's like big, or is it like, do I see any sort of like ill intent going on when he says, like, is he like in deep shit right now basically?
He is sweating profusely. Like it's almost like he's drenched at this point.
All right.
No, perhaps.
I just imagine the necromancer has a plate of wings in front of him. And that's the only reason he hasn't approached yet. And so, like, as he's eyeing up the necromancer's just, like, looking back at him while just taking a very slow and deliberate bite of a wing.
He's like looking right at the
Yeah, no eye contact break, just...
he gulps. Oh.
He's a compatriot of ours. His word is good, I assure you.
He breathes a sigh of relief. Oh, thank the Fire Eternal.
As long as you're not a vampire, you'll be fine. I'm kidding. Kidding.
He puts his finger in his collar and he kind of stretches it a bit and he waves at his face. And he goes, he basically says, listen, I've done something very bad. But I need help. And right now, my father is looking for me. But I can't see his face because I promised that I would do this for him. And I promised that I would oversee this for him. But for the life of me, I just can't do this anymore. I can't do this type of life. Oh, it was me. Well, let me say this. So, you all have this rumor going on that you slayed some Chaldea in the forest of Tyner Dane. Is this true?
I just kind of
But-
nod.
One or two.
Maybe you can help me then. There was a shipment that we were taking through the Tyner Dane forest, and well, unfortunately, we don't know where it is now. It's of such dire importance to my father, and oh, if he finds out that I'm missing his shipment, he will kill me. I sent my men in many times, over and over, but none of them have come back. I'm afraid that when my father finds out what has happened, I will surely die. Will you help me find it?
I just nod
Depends.
again.
Take
Perhaps.
him to the wing. Take him to the bite. Don't say anything to him. just look at him.
Somehow the assassin has become the party face. I don't even know how this works.
I have a
Paradisian
social of
things.
9. Are you really surprised?
No. Paradisian things. It's what I do. I talk a lot.
John's
Clear.
a really good judge of character, and he knows that you'll handle the situation just fine. He doesn't need to
Right.
do anything.
Perhaps. Maybe is it possible to know what consists of this shipment? Should we be concerned as to something that could potentially eat us, or
Oh, well, you see, that's the thing. My father didn't tell me what was in it, but I know that it is of the utmost importance. And oh, please don't say no. Oh, wait, look. And he pulls out 3 bags of gold, and he dumps them on the table. I'll give you each 100 gold if you do this for me. Please do. Please don't say no.
I just nod again, but this time like a little bit more.
Is your friend a mute?
No.
Oh, no, I
no.
can speak for myself. I just choose not to.
Oh, I mean, he spoke earlier, but I didn't know if that's all he could say. So what say you?
right? And where shall we find you when we complete this?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm not sure. And he glances over at the Tuskar and the 2 coursers playing fray, and the bartender is wiping down his counters, and he's just shaking his head. He goes, "Oh, you'll find me here. Yes, that's it. You'll find me right here. Here at what is the name of this again?" The bartender whispers. Twelvedangers Pub. Oh, yes, that's it. You'll find me here at Twelvedangers.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do like some sort of check to see if he's like lying or if he's like what's going on? And can I also do like a read of the bartender because apparently he has a very strong opinion on the subject.
Go ahead and make a duplicity check.
Right. I'll do the same thing I did last time. Oof. I got a 10 with 1 plus 3, so
10,
probably failed.
1 plus 3.
Well, I have plus 3 because of my skills, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, unfortunately, you aren't able to detect anything. You just see the bartender still wiping the counter away, and our eager friend here in dire need. Did anyone else want to make a duplicity check?
Yeah, probably a good idea. I don't trust this guy too much either, actually, now that I think about it.
I might as well.
You and your chicken wings.
I didn't say what kind of wings they were. I just said they were wings.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's even more mysterious.
Are they like paradisian wing?
Let's see, that's 11. I think I also got a 13, so that'll be a fail for me, dog.
Probably also a fail from my end. I don't think I have duplicity as a thing. Nope. So 12.
This guy seems like he's on the up and up. We should just help him. Blindly.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for not saying no. Here's 100 gold each. And if you do make it back alive, I will give you more. I promise. Oh, and if you don't make it back alive, it's okay. I will give you the best burials ever. And of course, the highest, most needed caskets. And they will be gorgeous and beautiful. I promise. Caspin trods out of the bar with glee.
As he
gesture to the necromancer and be like, "Is this really an issue?"
yeah, as he begins to walk out, I'm gonna very casually stand up and kind of walk in front of the door and look at him, cross my arms. Bold of you to assume that we would die to something.
He kind of makes this like cringy hand motion, and he's like flinching. He's like, "Oh, sorry. I mean no disrespect, sir."
How much are we getting when we get back?
As much as you'd like.
Give me a number.
Does 200 gold a piece sound good?
He's gonna look over his shoulder to the pair of them that are still at the bar.
I'm just sitting there with like 2 thumbs up. Like, yeah!
The bartender's grinning as he's just wiping the counter again.
And he goes, suitable. Do we get more if we bring back the head of whatever we kill?
Oh, if you do that, I will give you each 400 apiece. Oh, it's so important to me.
Then
At least then my father will believe me.
Then I'll make sure the head is intact. And then he'll sit back down, look at him from his seat, and take a bite of another wing.
The bartender chuckles a bit.
You're so broody. Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
I have a 9 social. What are you expecting?
Caspin opens the door and kind of trips on his way out. Oh, and struggling to shut the door.
Listen, apparently the difference between a 9 in social and a 10 in social is very big, because mine's 10.
It's an in-whole +1 modifier.
Oh my gosh, I am the party face. Holy cow.
You are.
Well, I've got a 15. That's not even that high.
Well, I'm much better at punching things than I am at talking to things.
That's fair.
Yeah. So the bartender now, he looks up from his cleaning of the counter, and he pulls out his pipe and he blows some smoke to the side, and he goes, "You know he ain't coming back, right?"
Oh yeah.
What gave you that idea?
He goes, "Here, take this," and he reaches down into his locker and pulls out 3 tiny small pouches, and they have 10 gold each in them. And he hands them to each of you, and he says, "For your troubles for dealing with Caspin doors." And then he goes back to cleaning. He says, "Good luck out there. You're gonna
So we
need it."
each have 110 gold now?
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
So many potions.
So the 2 coursers stand up from the table, and the first courser looks to the other and says, "I'm spent! He took everything that we have." And the other nudges him and goes, "Don't worry about it. King will give us more. It's only gold." They push in their chairs and leave. And the Tuskar reaches out for the gold, and he pulls it to himself and goes, "Oh, I love money."
I just glare at the 2 because I heard the word king and it pissed me off.
As Do they make their exit?
Yep. Yeah, they've made their exit and left, and Tuskar's just hugging the gold, and the fray cards are sprawled out all over the table.
Nod ever so lightly and nod towards the Tuskar where I'm sitting. Job well done.
As he's hugging the gold, he puts a thumbs up. he goes, "Oh, would you like to play?"
Ooh, I kind of want to because I like Frey. It's a lot of fun.
Seeing as I like money, just like you, I'm also in the business of more stable income than gambling or riches.
Oh, I don't gamble. This is a guarantee.
All
You
right.
say that, but nobody
You know
wins
what?
for long.
I'll do one round with 10 gold. The 10 gold in the pouch. I'll smack it down on the table. And I'll just walk up and be like, game. And then I sit down. That's all I said.
He licks his thumbs and starts dealing out the deck, or dealing out the spots where you're gonna set up. He goes, "Oh, this is gonna be a good one because this goes back to the first Abyssal War. Oh, it's gonna be so great. Are you excited?"
That's a word for it.
I'm just excited because I like money. And he draws the first card from the deck and flips it over.
Ooh.
Oh, a tie! Oh. You're tricky. Oh, bad luck for you there, friend. I get to go first.
I just kind of look at him and be like, sure. Bad luck for me. Knowing very well that in Frey, whoever goes first is at a disadvantage.
And he looks and he's like, "All right, I deal." I deal my way.
Yeah, the not normal way. One moment. I had to move my combat cards over here.
Oh yeah, I have to actually do the same thing. This is fun. I was hoping we were going to be able to do this, so this is great.
Well, that's kind of... I could tell that you wanted to, which is why I kind of agreed, because I figured they wouldn't.
Yeah. And that's okay, though. It's all part of the plan.
Agatar is not a man who likes to play games for chance. Mainly
Fair.
because backstory reasons.
All right. I'm going to play not all of that, because that's insane.
I was about to say, thank you for showing me your hand.
It's a slip of the wrist. You know, happens. Big Tuskar fingers.
Alright. Are you gonna play a spell or anything?
No, I don't need to.
Okay. Then I will play the Duanine Informant, which will allow me to draw a card. And then I will play Tongue of the Arcane, which will flip this.
Oh, good move. And he kind of flicks his ears, and actually you notice on his ears are a tattoo pattern of Tuskar skulls.
Could I possibly make a check to see what those would imply?
You can. Let me see
Excellent.
what check you can make here.
I'm quite versed in the works of the arcane, but that's really the extent of my knowledge.
Let's do. Knowledge of maybe it's not really knowledge. This would actually just be a different skill check. Knowledge of insert category here. Okay. Sorry, I'm finding some holes in our things that we need to.
I just, like, before she can even do her check, I'm like, what's with the skulls on your ears?
He goes, "Oh, these? Well, if I were to tell you, I'd have to kill you."
So that's what the skulls mean.
No, go on ahead. Give me. I know this isn't a. Do you have research? Um, or a where is it? Int check. Give me an int check.
Okay, just straight int.
Yeah.
Straight int would be a 16.
Ooh. All right.
Oh, with 1-8.
With 1-8. Okay. And that's with your mod.
Yep.
Cool. So you actually do recognize these skulls, and you also, looking at him, you recognize that he's wearing this this coarser fanged necklace, and it has multiples of them, and even on his tusks they're carved, and you can kind of see like a small story play out in his tusks from the First Abyssal War.
Do I get a kind of a necromancer kind of vibe from this guy? It's not like I don't hang out with one most of the time.
No, you don't get a necro vibe. You get more of a war-torn battle warrior veteran.
Got it.
Oh, and it's his turn.
Yes, it is his turn.
I'm going to play that of what our Duanine brethren would do, foresight.
I'm not gonna pull the infamous Wesgro cancel, I see.
Is it really infamous at this point?
Oh, oops, I just put those.
It's well known as the only other, one of the most famous Fray champions of all of Wallenhide. Quite familiar with it.
He hears you bragging. Fray champion, really? I'm gonna have to play you sometime there.
Yeah. I only play when I'm out in the mountains.
You can't do that. That's a 6.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep on forgetting. Let's do. Oh yeah. Let's do this. Sorry, I'm used to the snapping. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, he kind of rubs the toothy necklace around his neck. Oh, come on, bring me luck, baby. Oh, that was such a dumb move I did. He flicks his ear and he can still hear the necromancer in the corner chewing. Oh, is it my turn now? That's it, no
Yes.
spells.
Well, I
mean,
did place a 7.
He did play
For
a 7.
someone who's won so many games of Fray, you sure don't know the rules.
I know exactly what I'm doing. I was born and raised on this game. Look at all this gold. Maybe it was just pure luck, but I will never admit to that.
Then I'm sure we will be playing again sometime soon. Alright.
Oh, the Dwarf King. So small, yet so powerful.
I am going to play Searing Rain
Oh, you
on
would.
your King Altumas.
You would destroy that.
Well, yeah, you kind of placed it in a really not good place.
I am fantastic at this game. I am a master. How dare you insult me?
And then I'll play the Duanine Arcanist. Here,
So mysterious.
which will allow me to cast Foresight from the graveyard.
Ew.
I'll just settle next to our necromancer friend. You think this will end well for either of them?
I mean, it'll end as most Fray games do.
Quickly.
Yes.
All right, your turn.
Smunchy, I think your audio's out, baby.
Hello? Smunch?
Nope.
Test.
What?
There you
There
go.
we go.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
back.
Oh, okay. There you go. You didn't get to hear my insult then.
Ah.
Yeah.
I don't need spells. I'm too good for that.
I'm sure you are.
Oh, that was a wonderful play. Oh, what do I do?
I just look at him and I'm like, you've already lost.
He plays Searing Rain.
Oh, actually, no. I'm gonna walk over to the bartender and motion to see if he can give me a light. My own pipe.
Okay.
Yeah.
The bartender fiddles around and he looks around and behind him he sees a candle lit. He's like, oh, he raises it to you.
Yep.
Is it my turn now?
Places
A little
it
nice, the long pipe, and I'll just sit back, motion over to the bar to see if oh god, I'm so bad at names. Why am I bad at names? Ben, what's your character's name again?
Agakar.
Agar, that's it. Thank you. If you want anything while I'm up here.
More wings.
Bartender gives you a thumbs up and he pulls out a basket of wings from below and he kind of motions his hand like this. Conjured some wings right in front of you. Places.
That's pretty
so
cool.
actually.
Tuskar sitting there. Well, friend, we're gonna take all day.
Oh, so it is my turn. I thought you weren't finished. My apologies.
Walk back over, place them,
You're
settle
in-
back in the chair with the pipe now, and just kind of puff off to the side and watch.
Oh,
Game over.
oh no, I lost. Oh, fine. And the Tuskar, he pulls out a bag from beside him, like not even touching his winnings that he originally won, and places it on the table. He goes, "This is yours. 10 gold pieces plus 10 more based on what you bet."
Thank you. I just grab
Oh.
it. And I look at him and I said, I would ask to play again, but I have a feeling you don't want to.
No, go away. I can't handle this. Oh, but at least I still have my small fortune. And he gets up and he kind of leaves his fray cards on the table. And he reaches out to shake your hand. And he says, I am Otagra. People
What?
have known me as the one who helped save the Fontrals.
Oh my goodness. Okay, can I do a This is really weird. Can I do like an insight check to get like his like body language and everything and make sure he's got no ill intent with that handshake?
Yep, I believe that's duplicity, right? Yep.
Yes.
Go on ahead.
19 plus 3, so 22.
Yeah, he has no ill intent.
All right. I shake his hand and be like, I've heard the stories. And
Oh, they must have been legendary.
I mean, I've been told you killed a zombie hippo.
I don't know what hippo or zombie is, but if you mean that big, fascinating Amaday creature, yes. And it was brutal. When we pulled that gem and ripped it from it, our orc paladin, oh, she was something else to be fierce. She did very well. I did my best though. That's right. Kind of fixed his posture, and then he kind of rubs his trunk over your hand as you're still shaking. He goes, "You weren't in the first faction war, were you?"
No.
Good. So you aren't one of those sympathizers then. That makes me feel better. And he tugs at his fanged necklace again. He goes, I overheard your conversation there with Caspin. And he kind of lets go of your hand and kind of pulls his trunk back. He says, be careful. You never know what they're going to do. And he picks up his gold and he kind of pushes it into his sack and he throws it on his back. And he starts to make his exit.
Before he exits, I say, thank you for the advice. And then I also leave the comment, and I said, I was actually raised with human refugees.
Oh, they're some of my favorite people. He glances over at Akagra sitting there eating his wings. And he kind of does this little like finger gun wink.
Akagara will just kind of look back at him, kind of lost because he wasn't really paying attention to the conversation. But then wink and return, but like the questionable wink, like.
And he turns and he looks back to Marine. What's your character's name?
John.
John. There you go. That's great. Looks back at John and he goes, "See, he knows." One. And he opens the door. He opens the back door to the pub and walks out.
Interesting.
Fascinating.
The bartender.
That was so weird.
The bartender now places out a map for you all. And let's go on ahead and drive our attention here to our map. And the bartender says, you three are here. And he does a little drawing, which I don't think I can do at the moment for some reason. Maybe I can do this. Nope.
It's drawing on the table underneath the map.
Oh yeah, well that stinks. But essentially, oh, you know what I can do though? Here we go. This is gonna work great.
Aha.
He says you are here. Where you need to go is here. And he kind of sighs and kind of looks over toward the Rock Dinar area. He goes, I know you've all slayed Chaldea, but be careful, for you never know what else is actually going to be out there. He says, I have a general store here. Is there anything you'd like to get for your travel?
Ooh.
This means you
Absolutely.
actually have complete access to the adventuring gear list right now.
Ooh, okay. I
would
asked.
highly.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, you go first.
I would highly suggest we find some means of healing ourselves, since none of us are particularly experts in the field.
I just,
idea.
I kind of just like really quick, just like flash serenity, like light appears around me, and I'm like, I think I'll be fine, but I'd rather be safe than sorry.
He kind of nods. He's like, yeah, because where you're going is partially uncharted.
All right, so I would like to purchase at least 2 healing potions.
All right. He reaches down and on his shelf, he pulls out these 2 square looking bottles that are kind of like this mix of like blue and green in color. And you can kind of see a leaf swirling inside of it through spirit magic animation. And he places them both down in front of you.
Sweet. So cool.
So, I am gonna really quick ask him if he has on him any weapons.
Oh, do you need weapons? And he turns around and he hits this button behind him, and weapons fold down from the top. And the bar has now turned into almost what that would be of an arsenal.
Oh my gosh, it's like Men in Black.
And I gesture over to what is your character's name, Annie?
Jet Sada. You can call him
Jet
Jet
Sada.
too.
All right. So I gesture over to Jet and I'd be like, for dealing with that annoying vampire guy, anything on this wall that makes you want to stab something?
I will point to the collection. I'm sure there's a handful of throwing knives. Those will probably be helpful, actually.
Those are 5 silver each. I'll get you 20 of them. So that's 1 gold.
Excellent.
So there you go. And you have 20 throwing knives. I don't know why you'd need 20 of them, but you have them.
I mean, really, I have all the weapons I need up here, but it's always good to have spares.
For sure. And you won't always have shadow on you.
It's true.
Actually, I do ask really quick. Do you happen to have a mobile ballista?
No. Do I look like the king?
I wanted to make turn our pig into a turret.
Pig?
Yeah.
Oh, the sprink.
Sprink. That's what it's called. My bad. The sprink.
Oh, those are great creatures.
Yes.
I eat them all the time.
Well, he's our pet. His name is Tubbs.
Tubbs? That's a great name. Oh, that used to be, we used to call that my, 3rd or 4th son? Anyway.
His 4th son's name is Tubbs. Oh my goodness.
It's canon now. That's what it is. It's canon.
Mm-hmm.
And our bartender kind of looks around, both Jet and John, to our necromancer friend. So, do you need anything, or are you just going to kill things the old-fashioned way?
I prefer the old way. Seems to work pretty well.
Okay.
I ask him if he can finish this, and I take off my my leather armor, and underneath it there's like a half-finished magic tattoo. It's only halfway done because I was traveling through Shamradair, and this kid said he would give me a tattoo for free, but we had to leave before he could finish it, and it still needed to heal. So, yeah.
He takes it and he looks at it and he goes, "Nope, I'm not a tattoo artist, but maybe there might be someone you come back. We get them in here all the time, you know. This pub is filled with very exciting people."
I'll keep an eye out. Thank you. And then one other thing. Do you happen to have a Silmira?
That's too rich for my blood.
I don't want them.
Your friend might have though, but he's not coming back.
Might I ask why he isn't coming back and where we could find him whenever we need his money?
Well, what I can tell you is he's been in here for the past few weeks trying to get other people to go help him. And other people have, and they haven't come back. And he never shows up until after they're dead.
Oh, well. That was what happened last time in Rockdamnar as well.
Sounds like a setup.
It always is.
I mean,
Well, let's just hope that he bit off more than he can chew, and I cracked my knuckles.
That was a vampire joke. I enjoy that.
The bartender kind of smirks.
if you have to point out where the joke comes from, I think you might not be doing it the justice. But
I asked him if he has any Ethovar that I could take with him.
Nope. We only serve the strong stuff here.
Rip.
Yeah. Besides, now that the fawn trails are finally clear, we can actually get some in here too. I mean, in this case, we had a full shipment coming in from Shamradair, but it never got here.
You think that might have something to do with what we've been sent to go fix?
Oh, I have no idea. All I know is what Otagra keeps bragging about. Gosh, that guy.
Yeah. I guess they were experiencing a bit of trade trouble. not too long ago.
That was good. Yeah, you could say that.
All right. I ask him if he has a core dial and compass with him.
I do. He pulls it out and he lays it on the table.
All right. How much for both?
You know what? These two are on me. He places
Are
them.
you sure?
Yeah. I don't need them. I make them.
All right. I grab them both and I put them into my makeshift hat. And then I look at it and I get like a little sad. I'm like, you got any bags on you?
He takes a look at your makeshift hat. Can I see that, please?
Yeah, I pass it over to them.
Oh, this is disgusting.
It's my old hat turned upside down so I can use it as a bag.
You know, I smoke a lot of Rich Kaizen, but this isn't healthy for you. And he pulls out 3 backpacks.
Ooh.
And he hands one to Jet, and he hands one to you, John, and he kind of hands the third one to Jet and says, "Can you give this to your friend over there? I don't want to throw this at him. I don't know what he's gonna do."
Oh, that's good. That's good.
For when you're done eating, I'll just set it ever so gently on the table.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
I took, I'm gonna grab 20 gold. The 20 gold that I won from that game of Frey. And I'm gonna set it down on the table. Be like, this and a little extra. And I put 5 more gold into that for that map.
All right, map's yours.
All right. I feel bad for you giving us the core dial and compass for free, so.
No need to charge. I'm a man of many skills. I mean, I run a business here.
Exactly. You run a business here, which is why I shouldn't be taking your products for free.
I appreciate that, friend. That's much better than what Otagra would have done. And he takes the money and he puts it into his safe chest.
Yeah. And I roll up the map a little bit, and then I say, do you happen to have a map bag for this?
Nope. That's the one thing we're fresh out of right now. That also is coming from Shamardair. Made of the best leather that you can actually find. Hear of something called the Phythostra.
Ooh. Sounds fancy. I'll be sure to keep my eye out for it. I just roll it up and then put it neatly in the side of my bag, hoping it doesn't get crumpled up, with the core dial and compass next to it.
Seeing as I'm a necromancer, would I maybe have a spell scroll case on me?
You would. Yep.
I'm going to kind of look over at John and go, do you want a case for that? And I'll hold out an empty spell scrolls case.
Oh. Be like, are you sure? Don't you need to keep your scrolls in there?
I have more cases than I do scrolls at the moment, so.
Oh, well, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And then I take it out of the backpack and put it in. And then just sling it in the backpack.
Oh, and he can hear some like wink grunts from outside. He goes, "Oh, one more thing. This is for your friend out there, Tubbs, is it?"
Yes.
And he pulls out a small container. It's probably about a foot by a foot squared. And in it is just stacked of like old Conrye fruit parts and other vegetable types in there.
Yes.
Might be hungry where you're going.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
He is quite the walking compost heap, really. Eats just about anything.
Yeah. That's why I don't friend them, because they're so delicious.
Well, you learn to hone your taste into more refined things over time. I assure you.
Maybe. And as he's moving things out of the way on the counter, says, "Is there anything else that you may need from me?"
I think we're all set. Oh, I'm
Oh,
fairly
I-
self-sufficient in a forest, so.
I asked him really quick. He said, "Do you happen to have any potions on you?"
Yeah, I gave 2 healing ones to your friend Jed here.
But I'm wondering of the potions of the more exotic variety.
Oh, no. I don't carry those on me for a very good reason.
Shame. Then, I'll take 5 healing potions. And,
All right.
I'll give some to Jet as well.
I already have 2. I should be okay for now.
Alright. Well then, Fen, do you have any?
I don't think so. So
Alright, then I'll give 3 of them to you. And I'll take the 2. How much are they? I'm sorry, I didn't check before.
Check. I didn't check either. Food and drink.
Sorry. My dog is underneath my desk right now freaking out because there's a thunderstorm.
You're good.
Poor pup.
Yeah, I feel bad.
Right now, because I can't seem to find them, so for the sake of story, I will give them to you for gold each.
Alright, cool.
Okay. Well, good luck. He kind of puts his pipe
Oh,
back in
boy.
his mouth and lights it again.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Hopefully we see you soon. If not, I'll consider you dead.
Oh. I gesture over to our necromancer friend over there and be like, death is a minor inconvenience.
Oh, jeez. Was that a burn? Did you just burn him? Okay.
No, I'm not making fun of him. I'm saying that we don't have to worry because...
Oh, okay. 'Cause
Just
you
come back undead.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
He kind of looks down. He's like, well, depends on whose side they're on. And he starts putting his stuff away.
Goes back to looking like a bar and not like a Men in Black arsenal. It's
Yeah,
creepy.
everything like folds in, and it looks all starts turning back to normal. You see it covered.
I just
in ale.
realized, did those potions come in bottles?
They did.
Dude, he gave us such a good deal.
Yep, he sure did.
The potions are 1 gold, and then the bottles are 1 gold.
Mhm.
Normally. Technically, he gave us the potion for half off.
That's right.
I'll take it.
All right. What do you do?
All right. Is it still evening? What time of day is it?
Time of day. Haha.
Time of day.
It is. Right now it is late afternoon.
Okay.
Mhm.
Probably
I'm go-
best to spend
Sorry.
the rest of our time here and head out in the morning.
Well, if you want, I got a few beds in the back. There's no official inn, but hey, you're like family now.
that might die in 2 days.
Hey, that happens to my family all the time.
Oh no.
Remember I was talking about Tubbs, right? Oh, that poor boy.
I say, speaking of tubs, and I grab the different food things that he piled up, all the food waste, and I'm just gonna go walk outside and give it to him, and then like see how he's holding up and everything.
Okay, good.
And then I'm gonna take my makeshift bag that I now have a backpack to replace, and I'm gonna flip it back over into a hat, and then we'll put it on his head.
On Tubbs' head?
Yeah.
That's great. Okay. Oh, cool. So the Sprink has some ma and paw. That's great.
Mhm.
What about you two?
Just take some time, polish the weapons, rest.
Yep.
Read books, double check spells.
Calculate the weight of everything.
It's very simple. Tubbs is going to carry everything for me. The only thing I can carry on me are my weapons and my armor.
But
Well, you
your
have a
weight
backpack
just
now,
got
too.
increased by 55 pounds.
Yeah, you have a backpack
That's
now
true.
too.
Yeah, my backpack is full of knives and like nothing else.
I just got you Whoa, my goodness. Those things
Yeah,
weigh
it's
a
really
pound.
heavy.
Those things weigh a pound each. So, yeah, that adds up.
Like I said, I've got a backpack full of knives. I might be able to fit a trail ration in there. I don't know. Have like a
Sound
granola bar in case I need it.
I mean, that backpack is just under half full, so technically you could hold a good bit more stuff, but
You can fit a lot of
doesn't
weight in
change
there.
the fact that we could put all of our backpacks on tubs if we wanted to, and he would still be running full speed.
just like
That's-
an assassin to have a bag full of knives.
hmm Now,
Okay.
I am pleasantly surprised that you removed buying like bladed upgrades and enchantments for the throwing knives.
For now. Yeah.
Well, I think it's good that they don't, because then you have people like Rish who are going to have enchanted, serrated, dipped in poison throwing knives that cost like 300 gold each.
Who says that I can't dip my things in poison?
The game, because it has 0 modifier slots.
Well,
And
but the assassin has different paths, though.
oh, it's true.
Well, anyway, so it sounds like y'all are resting and
Yes.
you're taking some downtime.
I'm gonna
And,
ask the bartender.
Mhm.
What is your tubs around here?
My
Yeah,
my
like,
son?
Where did he get buried?
Oh well, fortunately he's buried up in Kaplan Lag.
Oh, well, shit.
Why?
Wait,
I don't know. I was maybe considering, resurrecting him if I could.
Are you a priest?
No. I mean, he'd be undead, but...
Oh. He kind of looks at you in a bit of awe and horror.
I just turn around and be like, "What? Not a fan of the color blue?"
He doesn't even know how to process this. He's like, I don't. Ugh. And he just kind of like grunts and he's like, well, I mean, we have seen worse people in here.
I've been
Hey.
told that they have their own autonomy after a while.
Well, undead always have their own autonomy.
He's just shaking his head. He's like, oh man, I'm the server of undead. Brings a whole new meaning to necromancy. Starts wiping things down again. Oh, that was good. Anything else that you guys would like to do before we go
Sharpening
into our...
weapons.
I'm just going to like cutely be like, "Hey Tubbs, do you like your new hat?" And I'm like patting him, like trying to get an answer, but not really getting an answer.
That's so good. Oh,
In the
I want to
dead
hug
of night,
Tubbs.
Yeah.
Can I,
Big
can I
ol'.
raise a skeleton?
Who?
Sure.
Who are you raising?
Somebody's skeleton.
It's spirit magic,
Yeah.
death magic.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, if you'd like.
And then I'm gonna have it knock on the barkeep's door.
Okay. Sorry, 1 second. I gotta.
Your character is so edgy.
Oh my
Yeah, he is.
gosh. Your party face is like just walk around with these people.
What do you want me to do?
All right. Oh, geez. See, this is gonna be our first exploring into death magic.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the neck? What does your spell say right now?
Summon
summon.
skeleton, death, purple black magic, necromancer only, cast time 3 phases, duration up to 2 days, range 30 feet, cost 7 SP per skeleton per day. Channeling no.
Okay.
So a number of ethereal skeleton forms made of death magic up to your int mod into a location within range. Now it's going to
Cool.
want to have the int mod even if it's additional castings.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll ignore the phases because we're not in combat, and
So
And-
I can wait. So up to my int mod.
uh-huh.
Okay, I can summon 3 skeletons then.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, and they cost seven spirit magic each, and technically you're resting, so you're just
Mhm.
gonna gain all of that back in the morning.
Yes.
So, all right. So go on ahead and how many are you summoning?
I'm gonna summon 3. So
Oh god.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Got you, man.
Okay.
We're never
So-
going to be allowed in that graveyard ever again.
So describe what these death magic skeletons do.
These
'Cause
death
I'm
magic
sleep-
skeletons, after raising them outside, because I don't want to break anything inside the bar, they quietly walk their way in, and they kind of knock. One of them knocks gingerly on the door of the barkeep, and I kind of point it out because I'm with them,
Okay.
and
All right.
they just wait.
Okay. Bartender will stand up and well, he's kind of groggy. He's been sleeping. He's like, we're closed for business.
Please, sir. Do you have room for another?
So wonderful. He kind of waddles over to the door, and he opens it slowly. And he's standing there. He hasn't seen what's in front of him yet, and he's like rubbing his eyes.
And they're all just gonna be sitting there, like, kind of half cowering, not like really menacing at all. They're just kind of like looking at him as much as a skeleton can, because it has no eyes. But they're all just their faces are pointed toward them, and they're each at like different heights, like over each other.
He lets his hands go, and he opens his eyes just a little bit, and he notices the three death magic skeletons. He's like, "Oh God, I'm dreaming." He shuts the door.
No, please, sir.
He's like, "Go back to bed, dream self. Go to bed." He starts shouting at the top of his lungs. He's like, "Go to sleep." And he waddles over back to his bed. And then as he lays down, as his head hits the pillow, and he has his small stuffed little Ashveya,
Oh.
he's holding it close, and then his eyes just like burst open, and he's like, "Oh!" And he he jolts out of bed and he walks back over to the door.
While he's doing this, I'm gonna usher all of my guys around the corner, and I'm just gonna be standing there.
Okay. And he's like, he slowly opens again, but this time he's awake now, and he's
Yeah.
like peeking his head out,
Are you alright?
and he just sees. He's like, "There,
Are you okay?
those things,
What things?
the Bright League, they were scary. This is real. You,
Yes.
where did they go? Where did you put them?
Where did I put what? I heard you shouting, and I was concerned.
Oh, maybe it was a dream. I'm getting too old for this. And he just starts rubbing his head. And he's sweating. He goes,
Are you gonna be alright?
I think so. God, I gotta sell this bar. I'm so sick of this pub. He slams the door. He waddles back to his bed, and he lays down and grabs a stuffed Ashveya, and he kind of mumbles something to himself. He goes, fire eternal curse this place. And he shuts his eyes.
I'm gonna high
back to
five
sleep.
each of the skeletons. Good work, guys. And then
They kind of.
yeah, they're all just like. And then I wish them away back to the earth of whence they came, and go back to sleep myself.
Could I have possibly been on the roof watching this entire thing? Because assassin things.
If you'd like to be, his window is right there next to another building.
That's perfect. I'm 100% on the roof, doing assassin things, and then watching this go down.
And I was watching the skeletons when they were around the corner because I was hanging out with Tubbs.
Yeah, they all like waved at you because I assume they all know you at this point.
They're good friends. Oh, goodness. Okay. So, are all of you back in bed now? Or sleeping somewhere?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What
I'll
about
keep an
you,
eye out.
John?
Yeah, I'm in bed now. I heard all the loud noises and I made sure there wasn't anything going on with Tubbs. So
Okay.
yeah, I went.
Actually, I might take a little stroll around town before I head to bed. Keeping an eye out for a certain something maybe carved or engraved on things.
Mm. All right.
Maybe a band, something covering the eyes of a skull, perhaps.
So this is gonna be good. All right. You are walking down one of the paths, like through kind of like an alleyway. More, it's very shadowy. It's very dark in there, and everyone's asleep. All businesses are closed. No lights are on, but there is one street lamp that is still lit, and it's actually lit with spirit magic fire that you can tell. And shining on it, you see this. You see essentially a lot of this large thing, and it has a sheet on it, and it's just sitting outside. I need from you. Pull this up here. Uh, I need a sleight of hand check.
Beautiful. Oh, I can do that. In theory. Okay. Nice. Oh, 20.
Oh God! All right. So, do you want to describe how you do? What do you do? You
So I'm going to approach it, but keeping most of myself completely encloaked in shadow, so that I remain as stealthy as possible, and out of the eyes and ears of most. And I will just approach it, and just one hand kind of interact.
okay? And as you're doing that, then you kind of see the sheet fold over, and you see this box, and on this box is a brand, and it looks fresh too. It looks like it happened the day of when you were all in the pub. And on this brand, you see a skull that has a blindfold on it, and it says, "We are watching." And underneath it, um, there actually is. Uh, you kind of see a couple feathers, and these are brightly colored feathers, and they look like they have singe marks on them. And you're free to take those if you want, or leave them there.
I will take those.
Okay.
Yoink.
Is the
And
lightning going over my mic? Because if so, I can mute myself.
oh no, you're fine.
I'm not noticing anything anyway.
I also Jet, I need you to make a spot check.
Okay. Oh goodness, my spot is not nearly as good as me just being able to sneak around and do things. Oh, actually, that wasn't so bad. It's still a 20.
Oh, perfect.
I rolled high.
So, as you're looking at the the symbol on the box, and you've picked up the feathers now, you've come back up, and you're kind of in this like on almost like what would be like a deck or a porch of this business. And as you're looking past, there are other homes, and on them you see three shadows, and they have a grappling hook, and they dive over one of the houses and kind of scamper off into the forest.
I'll just kind of smile ever so slightly.
Oh,
Open the box. It was just the feathers in the box.
they were kind of underneath it, like they weren't supposed to be there, but they were there.
Got it. and I will just slip a few coins into the crate and then place the sheet back in.
All right.
And then off into the shadows.
Love it. Oh. All right, now what do you do?
All right. Now I'm just going to go to bed after that.
Okay. Everyone else fast asleep?
I don't want to be, but I have to be.
Okay, good. All right, it is the next morning. And you have our bartender friend come out, and he's again going through bottles, he's setting up shop, he's getting things ready. And he looks exhausted. Like he couldn't sleep very well. And he's kind of got some like black rings under his eyes.
Does he look
Where
like
are y'all?
this? Is he looking all like this?
Yeah, essentially. Pretty much. Yep.
Just very angry and tired.
Yeah. Yep. Where are y'all?
All right. I'm getting everything ready for us to journey. I'm like untying Tubbs because I'm assuming he's tied up like at the door. Do we have him on a leash or is he just kind of chilling?
Well, none of us are actually shamans or anything that can like handle animal properly. Like I got some handle animal skills, but I'm not great. I'd imagine he probably has like a harness of some sort so that we can keep him like with us, or a tether.
All right. So I just have like he's got like a rope around his neck, and I just have my grappling hook hooked onto the rope. So it's like a makeshift like collar pull thing, and I'm just like, I'm ready to go. I'm like waving at the front door.
Okay.
I'll look slightly concerned at the bartender. You all right? Did you not sleep well?
Oh, he puts both of his hands on the bar table. He goes, I had the worst dream ever. There
You
were
don't-
these pink creatures, and they were purple, and they were looking at me. Well, as best as they could look at me, they didn't really have eyes.
I just start hysterically laughing from outside.
Strange. I don't. Creatures. Pink creatures?
Yes, they were
Fascinating.
all misty, kind of like that of with spirit magic. And he puts his hand out, and he kind of makes this like blue arcane flame, and then he closes it, and he's like, but it was terrifying, not beautiful like that.
Well, I'm sure it's just a dream. Nightmares happen.
Oh, yes, they do.
Perhaps
Although-
someone gave you a little bit of, some bad smoke.
And he reaches for his pipe, and he looks in it, and he starts pulling out some of the herb, and he's going through it, and he's like, maybe now I need to contact my cellar.
I just start laughing even louder.
Well, take care. Sleep well. Hopefully, should we not die, we shall return and
Do you have
You
any
know.
more wings?
What was that?
Do you have any more wings?
Oh, I do. Hang on. I need to find some of my other gems here. And he kind of ruffles around in his bag, and he pulls out this blue spirit magic gem, and he actually takes the gem, and he heats the gem, and it melts into blue spirit magic liquid, and then he drinks it, and he conjures another set of wings for you.
Thank you kindly. And then I will put 5 gold onto the table.
So he uses blue as
And-
spirit magic to summon it.
And then
Using
takes the wings
Spell?
with him outside.
That's a little unique.
wings to go. Can't go wrong with those.
Yeah.
I generally prefer shearba jerky in the morning, so that's pretty much all that I'm going after.
All right.
I asked him really quick if he has any fruit that I can take with me on the road, since people are grabbing food?
I do. And he reaches over behind him, kind of next to some of the other specialized types of dwarven ale, and he pulls out some conrye fruit. And he hands you a couple of them.
All right. And how
He
much?
You
says-
did
know, I had a fantastic Conrad fruit pie when we were in Rockdom Nar.
Mm.
Oh, the baker there is absolutely legendary.
So
Have you
good.
met her before?
My eyes light up. And I'm like, do you think we'll pass by there? I pull out my map and I start looking at everything.
It might be a little out of the way. I feel like it's equidistant, really, from where we are.
Hmm.
We'll have to get more Conrad pies when we, assuming we don't die, as everyone keeps on saying we're going to.
And I just like, I sit there and I tug a little bit on the rope because I'm inside the building, but like I've got it where I'm like at the door holding the ropes. And I'm like, nah, I don't think anything can really fight us when we got Tubbs here with us. He'll protect us. And
He's a very good guard pig.
I just like chuckle a little bit because I'm obviously kidding. But he's like, now if he had the ballista on the other hand, then they would actually be scared.
Might need to be something we'll have to invest in later.
For sure.
Get a
Mount
custom
Ballista
build.
on the back of Tubbs.
Tubbs.
Mm-hmm. A ballista.
You have a war sprink. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm totally doing that. I'm gonna make I want to do a campaign in the future where you just play as a shaman and you have to like build like power armor and turrets and everything for your your animal. So you're like a war pig or like a war spider.
Gee. So are y'all ready to go?
Yeah.
All right.
I am at least.
Are you good, Akagra? Or is it Akra?
Akagar is
Akagra?
Agakar.
Agagar?
Can we call you Cog? Can we call
Yeah,
you
you can-
Cog?
yeah, sure.
Short?
Sure.
Cog.
That works, yeah.
He's like, I'm just another cog in the machine.
So edgy.
It's so edgy. It's perfect.
So I'm going to fast forward time a little bit, and you guys are now. So I'm gonna set up the stage here. Let's go ahead and pull our focus here to our forest and table.
Where's Cog?
He's over
Cog
here.
needs to move himself.
All right.
Sorry, I was busy setting up the sweet camera shot of the table.
Oh, you're good.
Don't mind me.
Thank you for that too.
No.
So, fast forwarding here through time a little bit, you've made your treks and your long journey. It's probably taken you all a couple days to get here where you're at now. So, a few things may have happened. What is there anything maybe you would like to describe that had happened along the journey to get you here?
I ran out of wings about half a day ago. I'm very
Oh,
disappointed.
that's so sad.
I was munching on the fruit, but like I'm very picky, so I always peel the fruit before eating it instead of eating it like normal. And I pass the rind to the Tubbs while we're walking. And of all the fruits, I've eaten one of them each day, and so it's like, yeah, because I'm a monk, I don't really eat tons of food. But
I
need,
probably
you know,
would have used the harvesting kit once or twice in order to get more food. Should there have been something with wings, I would have tossed them over to Cog there, since evidently that's the only part of the animal it seems to prefer.
whenever
Great.
you see, you got to keep him fed because whenever he gets really hungry, he starts eyeballing you.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa,
The
no.
necromancer's not a cannibal.
I mean, technically it
not
wouldn't
a
be cannibal because I'm not eating other humans. It would not be another human that I'd be eating.
Fair.
But at the same time, no, I do not like.
I
Cog
scream in
definitely
Parisian
has-
secretly.
Cog has standards still, and in killing his own teammates in order to fuel a wing addiction is not one of them.
I just thought it would be
Jet
fun.
is going to hide his own wings ever so slightly.
Oh, I want wings now.
I'm gonna go have some after this.
Dude, same.
So right now, you are entering an uncharted part of the Tynardane Forest, and the songs of Kaleth can be heard from the treetops all around you. And to describe a Kaleth, they are more or less our birds of Adia. The difference is that our Kaleth look more like small worm dragons with butterfly insect type of wings that are transparent. And when the core light shines through it, you can kind of see different colored patterns on the ground and on the trees. So you can hear them singing all around you, and very, very beautiful. And the forest is actually rather peaceful right now. The core light is actually breaking through the trees from up above, so you do see all of those the translucent colors everywhere. And as it's shining, it kind of starts to focus into a single ray, and it shines here upon this stone.
Can
Now,
I roll like an insight check on that?
I will we'll get there in just 1 second. So the stone is it's a little familiar, but you aren't sure. You're aware that it's blue.
Can I
And
run an insight check on?
and there's actually a language carved into it that you can see from a distance. Go on ahead and you can make let me pull up my skills here.
I would like to keep myself in shadows, so I'm going to just drop myself hiding deep in the trees or in the tree line a bit.
Do any of you have like a knowledge language check?
I have universal knowledge, so I have a 2 in all of those stats.
Okay. Yeah, so int. Let's go on ahead and do either you can make me a knowledge check, either universal language, or an int check on this, each of you.
Would my knowledge in demons help me at all?
No.
Okay.
I got 21.
Okay.
The 15, but I did get an 8.
Oh, perfect. Okay. And
But
what
I'm
about
still
you?
staying in the
19.
Okay. So all of you actually recognize these markings. They're of a very different language. You realize that this is not Gatra at all. Actually, there's too many ridges to it, and it's not as well done, and it looks very kind of just a lot of solid straight lines in all throughout this language pattern, and it's so familiar to you that you realize that there is that you've come across this before, but it's been a long time. I need you all to make a spot check.
I got a 14. Or no, 16 technically.
16.
I forgot that.
Another 19.
Okay. All of you notice 3 little heads popping out of these tiny holes, and they have giant yellow eyes, and their skin are of a blue suede. And they start chattering to each other. And all of it clicks with you that these are rock rinks, and this is the rock rink language.
I was right.
Their rock rinks are no taller than 2 feet in height. They have large hands and these small slender bodies, and some big sharp teeth too. They mean you no harm, but of course they can get into lots of different shenanigans. And there is on the sign, you're actually able to now read this. You're kind of putting this all together. And the sign says, "Welcome to our home. You may pass, but if you could please be so kind to leave us a shiny, we will remember you and be eternally grateful." And the heads pop back down into their holes. And then you just hear one cackle. Ah! What do you do?
I am going to grab a silver coin, and I'm gonna take 100 silver coins.
Okay.
So like 1 gold, basically. And actually, no, I have 28 silver coins on me, actually. So I'll take those 28, and I'll be like, and I'm just going to say, is this a shiny? I picked silver because it's the one that's like shiniest, and make sure that I'm referring to the right thing before I go and dump all my money on them.
You see one of the little heads pop up, and he goes, "Ooh." What about you, Jet and Cog? What do you do?
Rock rings are like kobolds. I love them.
Trying to see what's on me.
I'm going to produce an orb. It's clear. And I'm just going to step forward and place it in the pile of the silver.
The second one pops up her head. She goes, "Ah."
Take a. Let's see what happens if we give them a knife. That might be fun. Let's give the rock rings a
Let's
knife.
give them weapons. Yes. Solid
Arm them.
plans. Let's arm them.
So, are you taking one of your throwing knives and doing that?
Just placing it ever so, and I'll actually flick it a couple times so that the core light just kind of reflects off of it.
The third one.
Set it down.
She pops up. She goes, "Oh, pointy." They clearly love what you've given them, and they are about to crawl out of their holes. However, as they're doing so, there is a loud thunder, or what sounds to be like a thunder in the distance, and the ground beneath you shakes. So much so to where the stone actually starts to crack a little bit in the top. And the 3 rock rings dive back into their holes out of pure fear. I need everyone to make a spot check.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. How do I put that back? There we go.
Oof. Oh, that's not good. I am not aware of anything.
I got a 16.
Oh man,
16 as well.
Let's not talk about it. I don't see it. I don't know what it is. I know I don't see it.
You didn't. Okay.
I got a 9.
You got a 9. Oh yeah.
I got a 9.
Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oof.
I'm
glad I'm hiding.
So, the 3 of you, where are you about?
I'm gonna be right here because I was trying to show them the coin, so I'm like right in front of the rock.
I would have dropped it and run back into the shadows, so I'm gonna stick right where I am actually, and
Okay.
hide in the shade of the trees.
I would have
Awesome.
been a few steps back.
Okay. So,
Oh my god!
you, Cog and John see a dim red light, roughly about 20, 30 feet away from you here.
Can I begin preparing a spell as I see that?
You certainly can.
Okay.
And what you see is when you look a little closer that they're not eyes, and in fact what it is, it's kind of like wiggling, and it flicks and it kind of fades away and then comes back. And what you notice is that it's actually a bright blood red glowing tongue from a forest Mogden. And a deep bellow comes from the Mogden, and it rips the trees apart from in front of it and slams down here right next to the rock. Combat begins.
Immediately go into battle trance.
Huh?
I immediately initiate battle trance.
Okay.
So I discard a spell and a utility, and then it gives me. Let me read it. I put the ongoing utility card, and it costs 5 spirit per phase, and I focus my inner spirit into my body, adding my spirit or intelligence modifier to all of my melee attack rolls and dodge rolls.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead, and I have to put a utility card out. I'll go ahead and do that and just leave it up. And I'm gonna check.
I need a dice here. Let me use my dice.
And that's -5, so I'm at 35.
So right now we are in phase 1.
All right.
Cool.
And actually, so kind of getting back into roleplay here just for a second. Underneath the ground, you can hear the rock rinks again, but this time they're chanting Galwanga, Galwanga.
What is this for?
This is to track the phases.
Oh.
So we're in phase 1. All right, so Marine started readying. Sorry, I'll use your proper roleplay name. John readied. What about you? So Cog, you're readying something?
Yeah, I was gonna be readying if I hadn't already, but the spell to summon skeletons.
Okay. Make sure you spend your spirit magic properly too.
Spirit magic will be spent.
Okay.
All right, and I am going to grab this spell card because I am activating my shroud.
All
I
right.
am all shadowy.
Okay. And now it is our Golwonga's turn. Let's see. Where is this? All right, Golwonga. I'm actually needing to roll this. Hold on. 5, 7, 13. All right, so he is going to move toward. Who has the highest aggro here?
That's assuming he can see me.
Yeah. Well, he can't see you because you're hidden right now.
Mhm.
But between Cog and John here. Where is our threat? Just making sure I calculate all this right. Character size, per ability stat modifier, each route path. Okay, so you guys, we have 3 there. John and Cog, did either of you take a tier 1 in any of your current route paths?
Yes.
I did.
Yeah, I did as well.
Both of you, okay. Do you have any talent points?
No, we weren't given any of those yet. You have to
Okay.
buy those with XP.
Right. I just wanted to make sure in the case we were going through. You'll have common equipment equipped. So,
I
essentially,
have
what this
no
means.
weapon equipped. Does that decrease my aggro?
Let's see. Pull this up.
I have a staff equipped for spellcasting. So.
You're not using a scythe?
Not yet. I gotta summon that shit.
Oh.
All right. So right now, because you are the closest, John is actually going to be the aggro player. So
Cool.
he moves towards you.
I was supposed to do this already, but I'm gonna declare right now my battle trance is on my DV, so it's on my dodge rather than my attack, and
Okay.
I have to discard a position card to swap them. So
Okay. So he is going to make a bite attack.
all right,
All right. Let's see. What's your DV?
15.
I can't math.
Ease
Oh,
of-
I thought that was
ease-
a 7 for a second. Yeah, he misses.
He completely misses. I was about to
Yeah,
say, I wanted an 8.
He moves towards you and then he bites at the air, essentially. Going ahead, John.
All right. I'm going to leave my thing on my DV because I feel like I need that bonus. But I'm just going to make an unarmed strike on him. I'm going to punch him in the shins really, really hard.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Um,
Roll your 3d8.
3d8. What now?
to
Oh
attack.
wait, yeah, to hit. I was
Yep.
about to say it's supposed to be 2d6, but okay. But yeah. 16 with 1/8.
Okay.
And I don't. Do I get any bonuses for that? I don't know. How do I check that?
And what are you doing? Unarmed?
Yeah, an unarmed strike.
Either your
Which-
class or your race would have that.
Oh wait, never mind. My agility modifier or my strength, I can choose.
That
it says
too.
it on my class thing.
Mhm.
So +2. So
Okay. So you
no,
definitely hit him.
with 1/8.
Yeah, you hit him for sure.
All right, and that's 2d6 right now because.
Mhm.
And that's going to do 7. And I don't think I get to add a modifier to that, do I?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
So you have 7. Do you have any other like orcish things or monk things that you do for that?
I mean, I'm not using them right now.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I could dump spirit into the attack and use an inner focus strike, but I'm not going to.
Okay. So you don't get through his paw. So
Oh, it doesn't do any damage?
Nope.
I thought it was either it got halved or not.
Don't worry, I got this. Eventually.
Okay. Wait, did they change how paw and maw works?
Mm-mm. This guy is just really strong.
I thought at most it could cut the damage in half.
It would.
So it doesn't. So does it hurt him or?
I mean, well, hang on here. Let me double check something. So
Because
paw,
it's either it gets halved or it takes full damage.
no, it does get halved. But here, so you didn't make it past. Hang on, let me check something. I need to look this up real quick. I may be remembering some really old rules.
Yeah, because I was about to say before with my paladin, I had 56 armor, and the dude was doing 3 damage to me because it was getting cut in half, but I could never negate the damage entirely.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, okay. So it does deal 1 damage to him, or 2. I'm sorry, deals 2.
Why does it deal 2? I'm confused.
I'm rounding down.
Ah, okay. So it's cut in half, rounding down.
For this one.
So wouldn't
Alright.
it be 3?
Well, what did you roll? I thought you rolled
7.
5. Oh, well, that's exactly why it's wrong. There you go.
I'm so
3.
confused.
Yep. Okay. Got his physical. You got 3 on him.
Okay, cool.
Who's next? Cock?
I'm still radiant spells, so I think I'm just gonna spin that down.
Can I just really quick, just like turn over to him and be like, I suggest taking a step back if you're gonna be just like chanting in his face. You don't want to
Yeah.
accidentally get hit.
Don't worry, I've got this.
Oh, I was talking to Necromancer, dude.
I
He
know.
can't even see you, so.
No, nobody can see me. That's the whole point. Anyways,
This is- okay.
I am
Then
going
I
to.
can't cast more than 1 spell, right? At a time.
Depends on what you're casting.
It'd be
Let me go to the magic chapter.
a single phase 1.
This is fun.
Yeah.
Sorry. I got a little giddy there. Oh, I went too deep into magic. Jump
Too
down.
deep.
Oh yeah, you also have an affinity too. Forgot about that. So you gotta make sure you know your affinity color. Range.
Blue.
Class,
Mine's
channel
black, I think. How do you calculate that?
It probably wouldn't be
Um,
black.
Yeah, it actually tells you in here in the magic chapter. Essentially, it's around it's how much more you have of that color. Essentially, spellcasting stats, spell save, physical charge, spirit magic affinity. There it is. So you can go through that there. Magic absorption by color, restricted magic. Spells. So I'm trying to see if you can actually cast while channeling another spell. Because I know you can cast one in each hand. I know that.
Okay, well, it's because summoning skeleton is not a channel.
Oh, then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let you do it. So.
Okay. So I'm going to then also cast Blight Bomb. So
Blade bomb?
Blight Bomb.
Oh, blight bomb.
And that has a 1 phase cast. So yeah.
Okay.
You're right there.
I'm excited. I just want to. My fingers are getting itchy.
I know.
I want to throw a thing. I want to throw a thing so bad. I'm excited. Are we ready? Can I go?
Yeah. That's it for
Yes.
me.
All right. So here's how this is going to work. I am going to draw one of those throwing knives. And I'm going to use this utility card called Puncturing Strike.
Oh
Oh, yeah. So, utility. So this is going to get discarded. I won't go up with the shadow magic until I get into his face. So we're just going to toss the sucker at him. And I am going to fling that knife right at him. 3d8, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
And then I add my dexterity or my agi, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay. I think that's +3. Is it +2? So that's a 15. That might not be high enough, actually.
So the knife whizzes right past him.
Damn it.
And he looks around and he's like, oh! He's just screaming at this point.
I don't like that. So I'm going to. I can still move, right?
You can still move. Yep.
Okay, cool. And that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay sneaky. And
It's your normal walk speed.
that's fine. And then dive. We'll go dive behind that. Oh gosh, I'm just gonna fall over into this tree. Just a little bit, like a 15-foot move behind another tree and stay in the shadows.
Okay.
So that way he still has to spot me in shadows. And I'm gonna spend my 2 spirit in order to keep my shroud up.
Cool. You know, and that's I don't mean to pull us off topic here, but I really love how Tabletop Simulator shows the shadows on the things, so you're actually in it. Anyway, okay. Awesome.
28.
Now it's my turn. Oh, where's my dude? Come on, Goblin, go. Okay, here we go. Okay. Well, I'm already here, so I'm just gonna be making another bite attack on you.
Mm-hmm.
And what was your DV?
15.
Okay. I bite again and it does nothing, unfortunately. Because I
As
had
it
11.
should.
All right, your turn, John.
All right. I am going to do another unarmed attack. Oof. A 9
Oh.
with the +2 for my
Mm-mm.
strength, or yeah, I figured not.
You punch right past his like shin. Wow, we're all missing.
So.
Yeah, low rolling today.
oof,
Oh, he did his little animation. Sorry.
He tried to hit me.
does
Damn
my spell go off? My
Yeah, because we are in
one
phase. This is
three.
phase 3.
Yeah, so my one phase spell just went off.
Okay. What does it do?
I hurl a ball of acidic sludge at the target, forcing them to make an agi save.
Oh my gosh, that is awful.
Yeah. What's
Okay.
what's the save numbers? I forget exactly.
Let me look it up here.
I think it's I would have it open, but I'm trying to keep this stream alive. Without
I know, and I appreciate that too.
Yeah,
That's why I have my book open.
thank you.
Ability saves. Certain spells, abilities, or attacks may require. So for everyone watching at home,
Yes.
certain spells, abilities, or attacks may require the player to make an ability save. When the spell, abilities, or attacks calls for one, you roll 3d8 versus the difficulty of that save.
How is difficulty determined?
Let's see here.
Eve, it should be based around like a flat number plus your spirit modifier. and
Yeah,
it should
I'm-
spell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's. I'm just-
It's
10 plus your spellcasting modifier?
yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Then it'd be a 13 is the save you need.
Yeah, because there's actually, hang on, there's more here. Spell saves, cast time, duration, channeling. There you go. 11 plus spell grade.
Oh, okay.
What spell grade did you cast?
Spell grade tier 1, so
Okay,
or grade
so
1,
12.
sorry.
And then
So
what's
12.
your spell?
it's a
What's
15.
your?
So
yeah,
I'm a
okay.
necromancer, so it's int and then plus 3.
Oh god.
15.
Plus 3. Okay, so you do hit him actually.
Heck
But
yeah. So I do 2d6 poison and you are
Yeah.
plagued. So
Ew. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you do 2d6 poison.
really a lot of damage. 3.
Mm.
3, half 3, so 1, but I'm poisoned, so
Yes.
4 now on me.
Yep,
Plus
you're-
I have-
you're plagued.
And how much poison was it?
2d6 poison damage.
Okay, just poison. Okay, so I am poisoned.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh god. Okay, hang on. Let me find poison. Because I'm gonna have to. That's one condition that I know way too well, but it's been changed recently. Because our Chaldea
Or-
friends have that.
Plagued, I think is what's being written here. It does poison damage and is plagued.
Plagued. Okay.
Um,
Poison plague.
and I need you to make a agi save as well because
Oh
you gotta
no.
avoid the splash that happens with the sludge. But you only take half damage if you fail it. So
And I failed it. So.
All right. Really quick,
Here.
can you declare that I do something really quick? I'm going to activate Spirit Core Manipulation, which puts one of my spell cards out of my hand and it stays out on the field, and then I gain a passive +10 Spirit per phase.
Okay.
I should have done it at the beginning of the battle, but I forgot to. So.
Oh, okay. All right. I was confused there for a second. I was like, but it's Jet's turn. So.
I
Okay.
forgot to do it before.
No, you're good. All right. Going ahead.
All
Jet.
right. I'm so excited for this. I'm gonna completely blow my entire hand worth of cards right now. So, here's how this is gonna work. I think. Maybe.
hopefully.
I am going to discard this utility card to draw upon a Shadow Scimitar into my hand.
Mhm.
And now I'm going to discard this position card so I have the ability to fly.
Oh snap!
And
Alright.
I am going charging right into this guy's face.
Holy crap. Okay.
Whoosh. So now I'm going to come in and attack.
All right.
Please don't screw me over, electronic dice. Oh yes.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
All right. Well, at least it's an 18.
Okay, you definitely hit him.
Okay, cool. Now, the scimitar does 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
I deal 1d6 of psychic damage, so I think it's 3d6 total. Jake and I went over this yesterday. What all this meant. I
Yes.
believe that's.
Yeah,
I
that
think
sounds
that's
right.
the.
That sounds right.
And
Based
then
on
it's
yesterday's.
also plus my dexterity because it's a finesse weapon,
Yes.
or my
Okay.
agi rather, I believe. Okay, cool. And I'm unfortunately out of utility. Because if I had that one other, then I could try to puncture strike again. But so that's 11 plus 2, so 13 damage coming through, and it's psychic damage.
Oh, okay. So hang on, I need to look up the damage type real quick. Just to make sure there's nothing special that needs to happen, which I feel like there might be. um,
Oh, I should probably discard my action card for attacking that crap
here
out
it
of this
is.
guy.
Okay, so
And
it's a source of arcane. Gotcha. Okay,
yes.
well, thankfully I don't have to worry too much about it, but it does hurt me. How much did you say?
13.
Okay, so we're gonna cut that in half, so round down. So you, oh man, I need to pull out another dice here, at least for my own sanity.
Oh man, that is all glitched all to heck. Now I can't see my character sheet. This is gonna be fun.
Is that considered physical damage or magical damage?
I believe psychic is magical.
Okay. Yeah. So, all right, we're fine then. I just wanted to make sure. That hurt. That was good. Okay. So the Mogden there is kind of like where did you hit him?
I was flying down, so that would have been kind of like the blade going striking across the chest as I am going into glide to a landing.
Okay, so he's like holding his chest and he's like trying to claw at the air now. And he's missing you.
And the being out in the sun then is going to dispel the shroud because I'm
Okay.
out in light, so that's no longer in effect.
Yep. All right. So let's get back to our Mogden here. And now I need to check threat again.
No, that's probably me.
I'm assuming so for sure.
It's okay. Come on.
It's okay.
I got something up my sleeve for that too.
Initiated comp. Yeah, you're the aggro player.
Oh, I'm about to change that.
I'm about to change it all. All right.
Yeah.
So, Galwunga turns his attention to Jet here. Starts swinging at the sky again. Let's see what happens. So.
I'm going to reaction that. I saw what you rolled.
So. Pull this up. Sorry for coughing in everyone's ear. Yeah.
I'm going to reaction the heck.
So what he's gonna do is he's gonna move towards you.
Okay.
And he's going to cast Bellow. And what Bellow does, where is this? Or Corrupted Bellow, I'm sorry. So costs him 20 spirit. And all creatures within 20 feet of the Mogden make a... Oh, okay. You guys need to make a spirit save.
You guys? Who all?
All of you. Because you're all within 20 feet.
A spirit save?
Mm-hmm. Yep, so roll 3d8.
And then it's plus my spirit modifier?
Yeah.
13 plus 2.
Okay.
So 15.
Okay.
And would that be like a thing that I can use my what's it called? My trance to enhance by 2 or not?
What does your trance do? Just it enhances.
It enhances my it adds my spirit or intelligence modifier to any of my DV rolls. So
Yeah.
would that be not a DV thing?
Oh
Or...
no. Well, no. This is not a DV thing. Sorry.
Okay. So yeah.
Because I have the difficulty on my side, so I know what it is.
I just wanted-
18 from me.
Yeah, I got a
Okay.
20.
Okay.
With
So, here's what happens. He bellows and he lets out this like wicked roar, and it causes the fear condition. So that means Marine here, or John. Sorry. Let me pull up my thing for the fear condition. Ooh, I don't want to do that and mess up our book. Fear condition. And this is the first time we're playing with the fear condition, so it's kind of a lot of fun. All right, so John will run from Galwunga here, 30 feet, and cannot willingly move towards the inflictor. You can repeat the save that caused fear to break your fear at the end of each round. So at the end, at the end of my thing, or at the end of the next round when we get back to my turn, you can roll another check, another save, to break your fear. And on top of that, I have stuff in me today. On top of that, I also get to deal 3d6 psychic damage to all players
Psychic
within 10
damage
feet.
goes to my maw or my paw.
Your maw.
Okay. Now is
But
that...
I gotta hit your DV first, though.
Okay.
So here we go. So who's within 10 feet? So just you two, technically. So 11.
That doesn't even get close to breaking my maw.
I'm imagining. Oh, it doesn't even hit your DV, right?
Oh yeah, no.
Does it hit yours?
Nope.
Okay. So he does no damage, but you are running 30 feet
Put my spell back.
All right, 30 feet in which direction?
away from the inflictor.
So
away from
directly
me.
this way?
Yeah.
That's like 6 tiles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, I eyeballed it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Nice.
Wow. That was great. All right. Cool.
End of phase?
Yep.
Okay. My,
So John can't do anything because he's in fear.
my other spell now procs, and my 3 skeletons show up.
Wait, when I'm in fear, I can't make any actions or anything? I thought it was just I couldn't move towards him.
Let's see. Let's make sure here. Cannot willingly move toward. Oh, okay, yeah. So you can't move toward me at all.
But it
Yes.
is my turn now.
Yeah.
Well, it's all of our turns in theory.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use a spell card to start channeling Arcane Ward. So that's going to activate in 2 rounds, and then as long as I keep it up, it will grant an additional 20 to my magical armor, and any damage I take, I will receive half of it in spirit.
Okay.
So that's for 2 rounds. Can I summon a d6
Oh,
to put on
yeah.
top of it? Yes, there we go. It's got 2 on it.
All right.
And then I also, because it became my turn, I regenerate 10 spirit, so I'm back to full.
Okay. And the Rockwood Rinks are still chanting, by the way.
Heck yeah.
They have not
Nice.
stopped.
My
Alright.
skeletons show up. So
All right.
I need 3 of them bad boys.
You can use these tokens if you want here.
Oh, okay. I guess we can use those.
Or we can use, well, we have animations too, if you want those ones.
I would say it would look. I think it would look cooler and fit the rest of the
It
team
would
that we have.
Let's see. Here we go. Boom.
Nice. Look at them go.
Look at them skilly men.
They look so cool. Go, Necro, go.
Go, Necro. Okay. And they're all gonna spawn right around him because they have to be within 30 feet of me. So,
Hey guys.
what's up, dude?
That is a way more forgiving number than a nuclear call.
Are there people chatting in chat right now?
Every now and then. I don't think there are any current chatters at the moment. But I'm usually replying to them when they do show up.
Oh, I thought you were referring to "Hey guys" as in the chat, but you're
No,
talking to skeletons.
no.
Okay.
And he was talking to the skeletons. Just
This is
showed
quite a
up.
fine pickle we're in here.
Oh man.
It's a good day for marrying.
Yep.
Okay.
So all of them also go, right?
Yeah, it says that they can attack. What does it say for your skeletons when they
hang on.
first get summoned?
Excuse me. Skeletons. He sends for all minion rolls and will do their best to execute any commands given. When a skeleton dies, skeleton dwells into ambient spirit. So they follow minion rules, and I'm just gonna say, let's go. Let's take down this Mogden, boys and girls.
I'm looking up minion rules too, because this is actually our one of our first times actually playing with minion rules in a setting like this.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah. So you're magical right now. Oh, my thing's messing up.
Can I get these cards like in real life anytime soon? They're so nice.
Yeah, actually, they will be a part of. Uh-oh. Sorry, hold on 1 second. My computer just freaked out. You're talking about the action cards?
Yeah, they're so nice. Look at the back of them, man.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you'll be able to get those upon release for in April. So.
Sweet.
Yeah, hang on. My keyboard like totally glitched out. I also have one of those like Chroma type of keyboards, and it just like did not work anymore for some reason. So that is weird. Hold on. Oh, is it not titled? Minion rules. Okay. Excuse me. I know they're in here. I watched Jake put it in here. Oh, there they are. Minions. Each creature has a behavior table of options that it can make. Each phase you choose one of these behavior options for the minion's turn. You do not have to roll on the table. Okay, so that's good. So you don't have to roll on the table for your skeletons. Actions are performed in the same turn order that you are on. Okay. Any reference to the aggro player in the behavior table is replaced with the target. Which you choose, what creature becomes the target. Minions can become the aggro player. Oh, that's fascinating. Okay. And they can use taunt actions instead of action on their behavior table. Oh, our necro friend is going to mess up my Galwunga. All right. So it sounds like your skeletons can attack, though. They don't have, like, res sickness or anything.
That's great. Summoning sickness is annoying.
Sickness, yeah. What you gonna do, Cog?
What you gonna do?
That's right. I muted myself because I was doing things. No, I'm going to attack with the people, the trio, the three
What is
guys.
that? What is this orb? Why
We'll
is
have
it
to
so
get there
bad?
later.
Before you do that, though, you haven't played a
Oh,
card
sorry.
yet, right?
I have not.
Okay, go on ahead. Because I think that'll take an action, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't know what your thing says.
Command them? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me if it would. And I need to pull up his stats. The stats for the skeleton. Where are they?
Oh, they should be in the appendix.
Oh, okay.
So, they should be... Maybe it's now index? No, appendix. Oh, here they are. Skeleton. They're right under Jungle Hydra.
Banner Jungle Hydra? Okay. In the handbook, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Guidebook.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so... Oh, wow, those traits. Dang. These guys are brutal for like being. That's awesome though. I mean, they fit the lore, which is cool.
Okay, I'm just waiting for my.
Sorry, I'm nerding out too.
Okay.
So.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so 3d8 plus my mod.
Yeah, so you're playing an action card then.
Yeah. Okay. To attack with all three of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's per too.
Yeah. I assume it's one attack per.
Mm-hmm.
Single spear attack. Okay. So increased MS by 10. Already calculated. Still by skeletons. Okay. All damage is considered magic damage, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, so right now you're just rolling against my DB.
Okay.
For each one.
Not high. I'm gonna assume a 15. Unfortunately, probably does miss.
It misses.
Okay. And then we'll do the next one. Better.
Plus your int mod too.
Yeah, that was supposed to be an mod for that first one.
Oh, okay.
That was 15. So this one's gonna be 19. Yeah, 19.
Oh, okay.
And is that it?
No, that one definitely hits.
Okay. So then it is a 3d6 plus 3 piercing.
Yeah, which means you're gonna jack up my day here.
Not much though. I have shit rolls apparently.
What'd you get?
7.
7.
Yeah,
Okay.
for
So
the
you
second one.
yeah, 3.
But it's considered magic damage. Not sure that matters, but
Can I ask you a quick question, Smunchy?
Yeah.
Does this thing have a higher paw or maw?
and then
I don't know if I should be telling you that.
Well, it's important because I get to choose whether my attacks are blocked by paw or maw, respectively.
It has a higher maw.
Okay.
I mean, you could also make us try to roll so that you don't metagame it.
Yeah,
We would know.
that's true. But in this one, it's good because we're trying to figure out how some of these work too. So
22 for the last one. With
damn,
1/8.
son.
With 1/8, which I believe is an extra d6 of damage, right?
Yeah,
Sick.
sick is right.
All
Oh, what did you
right. 16 points of damage.
Ugh.
Magic
Okay.
damage. So
Okay. So plus you have piercing though.
yes, plus piercing.
So it's just gonna go straight to me. So I can't math. 16 half 8. Okay, so you're doing good night. All right. So 6 plus 2. Oh, I'm just gonna make this a 4. Get rid of that. Wow. Your skeletons are brutal. Holy smokes.
Just a
Okay.
little bit.
Oh my god. I just read something that made me really happy. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just found out that I can spend 1 spirit to move up one of my dice rolls by 1 as many times as I want per turn. So I could theoretically, if I had enough spirit, always attack with 3/8.
Okay.
And I regenerate 10 spirit per phase. So it's a little crazy. I don't know, that might need some tweaking. I don't know, it feels really, really strong. Maybe I misread something, but you can spend SP to improve your chance of hitting. For every point, increase your roll on a dice by 1.
Where's the
So-
minion rolls? In the...
Yeah, it just seems really good.
Yeah, the it's titled Minions. I believe it's under combat, which is chapter 9,
Gotcha. Okay.
somewhere around there. Also, you guys actually get a little bit of aid here.
Oh,
So, hang
And
on
then-
one
are the
second.
ranks of rock coming out to help us?
Let's say also, Annie, are you?
Hmm?
What are you up to?
Yeah,
Ah.
it's your turn.
Oh, okay, cool. I guess I can do a thing. Might help. Is the take movement to draw a sword?
A movement? No.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm just gonna draw a sword and hit him.
Okay. Well, you're gonna. Well, you need to play an action to hit him though.
Yep, I'm doing it.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Cool.
I'm going to miss miserably with
Oh,
an
no.
11. And I still get a movement, correct?
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to go run back into the shadows. Bye.
Bye. Bye, Felicia.
I am out. Big scary creature. I am out of here and into Shadowland.
Okay.
From what I am reading about the minions, is it's just the thing you do along with your action.
Mm.
Okay. I'm not saying it says that it's a action card that you need to do to pick an action. It just says you choose one of the behavior options for the minions, and their actions are
Yes.
performed on the same turn.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And
Does
also,
that make it the Mogden's turn or my turn?
that would make it the Mogden's turn, but actually it's about to be the Rockring's turn.
Oh.
So, you have a Rockring each that pops up at each of your feet. And what they do, and I'm doing this purely for roleplay, but they actually leave next to you a scroll with some like twine wrapped around it, and it has their seal for their Rockring clan.
Mm-hmm.
Where is this one should be over here.
No, wait, no, that one's right. That one was right.
Oh, was it right?
Yeah, that one was right for Annie. And then
Oh, okay.
I moved one that was by one of my skeletons over to where.
Thank you.
Yes.
So
Hey.
each of them leave a scroll by your feet, and the scroll is actually a spell scroll,
Mm.
and they dive back into their holes.
Can
And this
I-
last one shouts, "Shinies!"
Shinies.
Oh.
I really need to learn how to speak rock rank. This like translation's really rough, guys.
It is.
Okay.
Because it kind of goes, shut up. But you are free to open up those spell scrolls and see what they do.
Well,
Okay.
I'm going to.
Are each of ours different, or are they the same scroll?
They are the same.
Okay. Well then, what does it do? What does it do?
Each of you have a spell scroll for a frost orb, and it's a one-time cast, and you can use it whenever you'd like, or you can save it.
Okay. So
I'm going
that was the
what-
or that was the Rockring's turn, and now they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
What phase are we in right now?
Still 4.
4.
We're at-
Four?
We're at bottom
Yep.
of 4 for the Mogdom, and then we'll be at 5.
Going 5. That's right. All right. Let's see what our friend does here. He's not really a friend. He's actually pretty mean right now. Okay, so he's going to move toward the aggro player, which is actually going to be these skeletons.
Hey.
Yeah, and he does a bite. See if he actually makes it. Oh, I think I make it. What's their DV?
Here, I'm looking. Hold on. Give me a sec. Their DV is 12.
Okay, yeah, I definitely make it.
Okay.
All right.
I just
then-
realized both of those times that I did unarmed attacks, I should have used an action card, right?
Yes,
All right, my bad.
it's okay.
Yeah, I discarded them now.
Okay. Good.
So
Hang on, let me find my bite. 3d6 plus. Wow, holy smokes. Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh boy.
All right, here we go. Oh, I rolled a tree. Oh, that was not a very good roll. So 6 plus 12. He does 18,
Okay.
and it's piercing and sever.
Piercing and sever. Okay.
Yeah. So what's the
They have no physical armor.
Oh,
so, but they do have 20 health points. So they. Now, which one did you attack?
this one right here.
Okay. Then he is at 2.
Man, that was brutal. Wow. Sorry, and we just made this monster brand new, by the way. So for everyone at home watching,
Hold
you
on.
do have
wait,
access to the player guidebook.
They react. They react to each other.
They Oh wow, they do. That's so cool.
Okay, yeah, no. I'm gonna recolor him to show that he is not doing well. He is red, as in he is dying.
All right.
Okay. There.
So my turn.
Done.
Space.
Oh, hey, wait. You need to roll. You need to roll your save.
What is my save?
Or not me.
Where is it? Looking for my fear condition. Hold on.
If anyone but me had gotten that fear condition, it would have been fine because I have serenity. But it happened to be me, so I can't cure myself of my fear. But yeah, what is the save? Is
I'm
it?
looking it up.
All right, not bad.
No, you're good. I'm still. Oh, there it is. You can repeat that save caused by fear. Oh, okay. So it's my. Got it. All right, go on ahead and roll. Your 3d8.
15.
15. Nope. You were still feared.
Does that not have any modifier on it or anything?
A spirit modifier.
Oh, well then technically it's 17.
Oh, then you do break it.
Haha.
All right, you can approach me again if you so choose.
All right. I'm going to discard a position card in order to swap my arcane armor from my battle trance into my mega fists of punching. make it where the spirit mod addition goes to my attacks. I'm going to walk forward 15 feet, so that's 3, so that's halfway back, like right here. And I am then going to use one of my refresh cards to pull everything back. Right? I can do that, right? Or is refresh when you do nothing? I'm not sure.
Well, you already played a card, right?
Yeah, I played a position card. Well, I discarded a position card. I don't know if that counts as using it, but
Yeah.
because I have to discard it to swap my polarity or whatever.
You know, that's a very good question. I don't know if we've actually clarified that one, but I'll let you play your next one, your next action, because it does say discard, and that's what it says in the book. So we're gonna go by that.
Okay. So then I get to pull all this back, and then I'm going to except for my refresh, right? I don't get my refresh back for using a refresh.
Correct. Right.
Right.
That would be broken.
Yeah. And then that'll be the end of my turn because my turn ends, my arcane ward activates. So that's up now.
Cool. And what does that do? Just for everyone else?
It creates a force field around me that increases my magical resistance or my maw by 10 and half the damage I take while the orb is active, which I just keep it active. It keeps draining spirit. I regenerate half the spirit in the damage I take. So if I take 10 damage, I get 5 spirit back.
Nice.
And vice versa. And
Okay.
that costs me... One second, I'm going to check. Costs me 10 spirit per round.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay.
per round. That's really good.
Round. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, okay. That is really good, actually.
Especially because I regenerate 10 spirit per phase.
What the heck? Oh my gosh. Okay. That's fun. That'll be a good one. Go on ahead, Cog.
I'm gonna assign my skeletons to keep attacking. So
Okay.
They will make their attacks. I am going to use my refresh. If that's still a
Okay.
thing I can do. And gain all my cards back. Wrong buttons, okay. And then I'm gonna make my attacks for my 3 guys. 23 with an 8.
Dang,
to
son.
hit.
Yeah, that gets through. So I don't mean to keep on calling you son. I'm just wow.
That is going to be 19 points of piercing
Ew.
damage. That is magical.
I hate your skeletons. I hate them. All right. So that's another.
Uh, 18 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, with 1/8. So.
Dang.
Um, 20 points of piercing magical damage.
What? Oh,
Third
okay.
one.
Sorry.
No, you're good. That one's probably gonna whiff. That's like a 14.
Yep, you whiffed.
Yeah. Okay. So that is a whiff, and that's me. So.
All right.
It is now Jet's turn.
Great. Well, my turn's gonna be real exciting, guys. I'm tapped, so I'm going to refresh while I'm hiding in this forest.
Okay.
All right. So then that moves to my turn.
Moves to Mogden.
Oh, Mogden. Yeah, my bad.
Right.
I forgot the enemy has to do things.
Yeah, the enemy has to fight. Is it fighting? Which necro is it attacking? Which one of my skeleton boys?
The one that has damage on it.
Okay. Would aggro change that?
I don't
Actually,
know.
It would. Which one did the?
I was just gonna do them in the order that they were around him from left to right. So I think 20 would have been this guy.
20. Okay, so I'm there then.
Okay.
So I'm doing. So there's 16, 17, 18, 19. Let me check my mod here. 19, 20. Okay. So, I am doing a bellow again. Corrupted bellow.
Okay.
Okay. And then all creatures in 20 feet. Alright, so everyone needs to make a check who's in 20 feet. So,
Are you serious? I just got within 20 feet.
there you go.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, okay.
So,
And it's a what type of save?
spirit save.
Spirit. I'm actually kind of good at that, so here's hoping.
Do all of my guys need to make it too?
Yeah, they do.
Okay. So.
Unless they're fearless. Does it say that they're fearless?
I don't think so. But let me double check.
I rolled a 15.
Traits: spirit form, increased MS by 10, and then damage stuff. There's nothing saying that it is fearless, so
Okay.
I'm gonna say no. I
Yeah.
got a 18 on mine
Okay.
to save.
Yeah, I got a 21. At least I think it is because my character sheet is all glitched all to hell right now, so I don't know what my modifier is, but I'm pretty sure it's 3 if it's spirit.
Okay.
So
That would be 22.
Plus
22.
prefer
That's right.
spirit for that one. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be a 17 for my first skeleton.
Okay.
This one isn't very good. A 13 for my second one. And an 18 for my third
So everyone but John passes.
Are you kidding me?
one. What?
I'm not. So John is running again.
And I can't cast Serenity to get rid of my own debuffs, right? It's only other people?
Yeah, as long as it says that, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna check. That's ridiculous.
So he ends up back here.
Somewhere back there. Yeah, it says. What does it say?
Calling upon the peace of the Fire Eternal, the caster selects a target to receive warmth and healing. The target is soothed for 10 points per phase and removes 1 negative status effect, such as poison, bleed, paralysis, etc. So can I select myself as a target?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Does it say ally? in there?
It just says a target.
A target. So, I'm going to assume that would also be yourself.
Okay.
Because it doesn't say very specific.
Because that is unbelievably annoying.
I know. That's why we did it this way. So, yeah. So he's like right here in the trees. Um,
Is
okay.
that it for Mogden?
That's it from Ogden.
All
Oh
right.
wait, no, wait. I'm
Oh.
sorry. Hold on. I also have to. Uh, now I have to deal 3d6 damage.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So save or gain the fear condition deals 3d6 psychic damage. But who's within 10 feet here? So just the skeletons, really?
Yeah.
It's like. All right.
Wait, so the fear is within 20 feet, but the damage is within 10?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So, well, we'll do on the first one.
Okay.
6, 10, 12, 13, and where is this? 2 all. Okay, and that's with my, where is it? Strength. Wow, that's ridiculous. So I just straight up did like 20 damage to the skeleton.
Okay. He's probably done then.
Okay, I'll consider that one dead.
He's dead.
Next
There it
one.
is. There it is.
6, 8, 9. Okay, so 10 damage to the next one.
Wait a minute, isn't it all
Okay.
one attack? So wouldn't it use the same damage for everything it hit?
You know, that's a great question. We actually didn't detail that here.
I mean, it would make, that's what makes sense. So wouldn't everything in radius take 20 damage?
Yeah, I mean, that is true. Because here it says, so the way that we worded it, you guys can tell me on this one, just to play fair here. Deals 3d6 psychic damage to all players within 10 feet. So I guess that
Oh,
would just
yeah.
be off that one roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
wouldn't have to roll again. So they all take 20 damage, all the skeletons died.
Yep.
Thank the Fire Eternal for that one.
Oh,
Those
it's
things
okay.
were messing up my Mogden.
I mean, they serve their purpose.
Yeah, yeah, I know. But I'm sure they'll be back.
Oh yeah, the necromancer he just refreshed, so I think
Yeah,
there's more where that came from.
you guys are playing very well.
Except for me.
All right.
So,
Sorry, John.
Who has become completely inept
So now
for the
it's
last, what, 4 rounds?
Mhm.
Gosh, I really wish
So
my
20
character would stop doing this. This is really
20 damage
frustrating.
each of these skeletons here.
So it's my turn, right?
Yeah, and you said they had 20 health each, right?
yeah, so they're all dead.
So they're all okay. Oh, I didn't know if you were trying to do their animation.
No, I was trying to do the animation. It wasn't working, so I just said F it and flipped them upside down.
Okay.
And then they
that's
fell
fine.
over, so they're not dead.
So I'm gonna
Gotcha.
cast Serenity on myself, cost 10 spirit. I have to discard a spell card for that, right? Or no?
What does it say?
It just says.
Oh, is it
cast-
just a regular spell?
Yeah, it's just a spell.
Yeah, use a spell card.
Alright, then I'll go ahead and discard that. And I am no longer feared. And I gain 10 HP, but I'm at max HP, so that doesn't really heal me. And I'll
Okay.
go ahead and I'll move 15 feet forward, which is like, it's right here, I want to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
About right there.
Yep.
Alright.
All right.
I am going to be playing a spell card to do one of my root paths.
Oh, I'm afraid.
Maybe. And we have to make a contested spirit check.
Oh, okay.
So. Oh,
What are you casting?
well. I'm casting Drain Spirit.
Oh God.
So I choose a living creature within 30 feet of me and begin to drain spirit from them. You can take it, you and the creature. You can. We need to work out the wording on this because I don't think this is worded properly. But you can, the creature, make a contested spirit check. No,
Okay.
You and the creature make a contested spirit check. If
Okay.
the target fails, they lose a number of spirit equal to twice your end mod, and you gain that much SP. So.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yep.
Let me check my spirit here. Okay, that's not bad. All right, let me roll here. So this is contested, right?
Yes.
So this is mine versus yours.
Yes.
12, 24.
24? Yeah, no. I'm out of here, like...
Okay. That's kind of cool, though. That's the first
Yeah.
time I've seen that used, so that's exciting.
Yep.
What did you do?
Tried to do a spirit drain and fucking failed it.
Oh.
Suck at it.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm kind of winging it because, well, I don't have my character sheet anymore because Adobe Reader decided to crash epically and I can't reopen it right now.
Okay.
All right, so I believe since I'm in shadow, activating my shroud because I can is that's a
Get it, winging it as Paradisian? Okay, sorry.
I am winging it. Yeah. I think it's a utility card to activate it.
Okay.
For
I believe-
flying?
No, activating my shroud.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So now that's there, and I am now encased in lots of fanciness stuff.
Okay.
And or is it a spell? It might be a spell, not a utility.
Here, let me look. It's your what one? Shroud?
The Shadow Shroud. And the phone is ringing at my parents' house, and I apologize now. I believe could be a spell, it could be utility.
Yeah, I'll look here too. Let's see. So, assassin, and this is shadows, and shadow shroud spell card.
Spell. Okay, so discard a spell. I am now encased in fanciness.
Mm-hmm.
That's my action, so I just have a movement.
Oh, and you gain an additional +10 mod because of that, huh?
I do. That's why I am Mr. Bellows here. I'm not a big fan of this whole take damage thing that he's got going on. And I'm just gonna move a little bit and prep a knife to chuck at his face in a second here.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Logged in again. Oh, so wait a minute here. So
I'm
what
not
did you
within.
just refreshed, right?
Yeah, I just... yeah.
All right. I'm just trying to figure out aggro player here.
All right. You know, can I move?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna go behind a tree. I'm
Alright.
going to try to not. I'm not in the sun. I'm trying, or in the core at all. I'm trying to stay behind this tree here, right at the edge of the map.
All right. Let's consult our.
Come on,
thread.
please. Oh my gosh. I can't. Alright, that's still not exactly where I want to be, but we'll just kind of make it work.
Initiated combat. So no one initiated combat. Size, none of you above +1.
These guys out of the way.
Cover. Okay. So one of you is in cover. Both or two of you are in cover. No, one of you is in cover. Okay. Damage and healing. No. Alright. So, right now, you are my aggro player.
Sounds good.
Let's see what here we go. I'm using the table because it's fun. 15. Alright.
That...
Let's see what I do. Force Mogden moves towards the aggro player and makes a fist slam attack. Oh,
Ooh.
fun. So, oh man, I am stupid fast. Alright, I forgot how fast I was.
Whoa.
Yeah. So now I'm going to drop this fist slam, and this fist slam, I need to roll against your DB. 12, 9, plus 2, 2. No, that's not right. My strength. There it is. Wow. Okay, so I can't
So
math.
would I use Death Dance before or after you roll?
Is it the end of the is it, what does it say? What does death
It's a
say?
reaction.
It's a reaction.
Oh, it's a reaction?
Mhm.
Okay.
It's after he rolls, but before he rolls damage.
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm at 18.
I would like you to reroll that, please. I'm going to use the last of my SP for Death Dance.
Okay. Wow. That's nuts.
Oh no!
So I'm at 20 now.
Okay, so you still use the lower result, which
With 2 8s.
if you
Yeah.
use the lower, you lose the lower result.
Oh, but I use the lower one.
Yeah.
Okay, so then 18.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah,
What's your DB?
13. So it still hits.
Okay. So 3, and that's plus your agi, right?
Well, plus my agi.
Your agi mod. Yeah.
It'd be able to be 14, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. All right. So 3d6 plus. Where is it? 3d6 plus. Oh my god. Okay. Plus 12 plus I got 2 8s.
Well, no, you use the lower result.
Yeah. He's
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't get the other one. All right. So we're gonna go with these. 12 plus 12 is 24.
Okay. Now,
So
is that physical?
yeah. Let me check. Yes, it's physical,
Okay.
and it has
Alright,
bludgeoning
Cool. So 20 of
and
that would
knockback
be-
of 2.
Cool.
Let me check what knockback does because we haven't actually used that yet. That's fun. Yay, we're using so many new things. I'm so excited.
So 20
Um,
of that will get absorbed to 10. So 14 points damage.
Wow, there's a lot of classes that actually have knockback. That's cool. Okay, here it is. Target makes a strength versus the attack roll or gets pushed 5 feet away from the target every stack of knockback.
By the way, how does
I'm just gonna
bludgeoning
take that.
damage work? Because apparently all of my attacks, all my unarmed attacks do bludgeoning damage.
We'll get to that in just a second. I know it works really well on bugs and insects.
Yeah. It's makes certain creatures are vulnerable to it.
Yeah, like I think it
And that does-
ignores armor.
Yeah, but that's not for me. So,
Um,
but yeah, no, I'm not gonna do the save because I just want to get the knockback. So
okay, so it's gonna push you 5 feet away.
10 feet for each.
10 feet, yeah, 'cause it's 2.
5 for each knockback, so 2. Yeah.
That's right. You're right. I can't math. You can. So you're good. Okay. My turn's over. I'll look up bludgeoning for you though here real quick. Right? Bludgeoning.
Marine, before
Yes.
you go, I humbly ask if I could go before you. You will like it if I do that.
Okay. It's fine.
Assuming I hit.
Alright, that's fine.
Cool.
And here it says bludgeoning damage of blunt force, often associated with hammers. Bludgeoning has the ability to break bones and crack scales.
Okay, so this is
So-
the start of round 2.
Start around. Oh, then you get all of your
Yes, so
cards
we,
back.
We get our cards back.
Yep.
Actually,
Even
I
on
would,
refresh?
Yep. Even
Yeah,
your refresh.
Yeah, you,
I would like to keep my spell out on the table. Actually,
you will.
because
No,
it
you,
would
if
be
you
my
have an
shop.
active spell, you'll keep that out.
Yep.
But anything in your discard gets pulled back in your hand.
Yeah, I already had used my refresh, so we're good.
Yes.
All right. But yeah, I humbly ask that you let me go first,
Yeah. That's
just
fine.
so that way, I'm gonna try to help
I'm
you
just
out.
gonna beat the tar out of this thing, so I can do that at any point.
Fair.
You jet.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna zip a knife at you again, and I'm gonna discard this utility card with it, so that I can use a puncturing strike again. Whoa.
Oh snap! They're at the middle
yeah,
of the table
reroll
here.
those.
They're
Yeah,
right
reroll
here.
those.
Where do they go?
Right over here.
I don't even. Coming.
That's the
Oh
table.
god, that's the map. Can I
It's the
please
map.
just... I would like to not... Can I...
There you go.
Thanks.
Can you go ahead and lock the map?
Yeah. Here.
Let's try this again.
Um,
No such
I'll
thing
do
as
it.
table dice. Or floor dice.
There, I did it.
okay.
Alright.
Okay, that's 17.
Oh, all right. You hit.
Cool. Alright. So it's gonna. I don't know how we're gonna do a D3.
It's 1 and
D6
2 is
better,
1,
too.
3 and 4 is 2, 5 and 6 is 3.
Okay. And it's gonna deal a D6 of psychic damage on top of this because all my stuff is considered. So that is
2 and 3.
3, 2 and 3. So that's 5 plus 2 is 7. So I guess technically it's 2 physical damage. And wait, no, 4 physical damage and 3 psychic. And your paw is halved.
What?
That was the important part with
gee.
3 strike.
Okay, so wait, how much physical did you say you did?
I did. Let's see, that's half. So two.
Is that a lasting effect?
That is, yeah. What's the point of puncturing your strike? That's what I said. Let me do this. So it's 2 and 2. So it's 4 physical damage and 3 psychic damage.
So 3 psychic, so there you go. Dang, that hurts my pride.
and the paw is half for you. So go ahead, Marine.
That is
Punch
ridiculous.
away.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm gonna walk forward this 10 feet real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use an action card to punch.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
gonna roll. That's gonna go towards your physical because I'm assuming half of your paw is lower than your maw, right? Whichever one's lower is what I'm going for.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right.
Because normally I'd make you guys have a check on that, but yeah.
My stuff is acting wonky, but there we go. An 8, a 7, and a 4. I'm going to add 4 to this dice for 4 spirit and add 1 to this one, so I got 3 8s.
Dang!
So that's
What?
minus 5. So I'm at 35 spirit. And that's 2d6 plus 3d6, so that's 5d6 damage.
Oh.
Teamwork,
Just you
everybody.
wait. Just you wait.
Oh.
That is 14 damage.
No.
Then I'm
No.
going to withdraw or put down a utility card to punch again.
Okay.
All right, but go ahead and do the 14 damage if you got
Okay,
a
so
counter.
hang on. Yeah, hold on. I have to think about this. So you're half. Okay, so that's 6. So 3. Okay, but you then do 11 straight into me. That's ridiculous.
Wow.
Yes.
Nice. All right.
Ouch.
Okay, I'm going to spend. I'm going to spend 14 more spirit to make that 3 8s again.
Oh. What
so-
what ability is this?
It's the inner focus ability for the what's it called, the monk.
Damn.
I
Oh,
can spend
so
spirit to add 1 to any roll. And
is
it's
this
1
under the
spirit
spirit
for
core
1
path?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn.
So that's 14 more. So
Dang.
and that's 3 more 8s. This is like it's a massive blowout.
That is
So-
brutal. Wow.
All right,
Now
and
I can
that-
see why Rob was so excited about the monk path.
And that's 17 more damage.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Okay.
And then I'll discard another utility card to punch again.
Okay.
And...
Oh god, I need to. What is this total right now? Okay. Yeah, I'm still good. Jeez. That's still insane though.
And I'm going to add 5 more to make that another 8. So that's 3
Okay.
more 8s. Because I rolled 2 8s. I got really lucky with that one. So
We might have to look at monk now.
And that's 3 more 8s. Well, think about it. I'm draining all of my spirit in one turn. And I'm
Oh,
using
okay,
all my
that's true.
cards.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, so you're essentially. Yeah. Okay. That
I'm
makes
laying it all out on the line.
Yeah.
Also, Marina spent like 3 turns now not doing anything.
Yes,
Yeah, pretty
and I
much.
just got a refresh, and that's 23 more damage.
Dude. Okay, so wait a minute. I need to think about that. Okay, so 20, so half. So all right.
Is it really halved? You've got more than 23 paw when your paw's cut in half?
More than 23? No. So I have.
So it's not halved.
It. No, I'm talking about direct to me. So you're doing. So.
23 bludgeoning damage.
Blood. Oh, I didn't realize this was bludgeoning.
Yeah, all of this has been bludgeoning.
Well, that's gross. So then that's actually just gonna go straight all to me in this situation. So that's 18.
So it's 14, 17, and 23. That's how much damage I've done. And that's all
Yeah.
bludgeoning.
So I need to add 6 or 4. Okay. Because I didn't realize it was bludgeoning. So now you just messed up my day.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Wow.
Yep. And
Is that it?
Can I use another action card to punch again?
No, you cannot.
Okay. I figured not. I figured not, but just in case, you never know. That will be the end of my turn.
All right.
And then real quick, since my utility card is still out for a little while, and I didn't pull it back at the end of the round, which I could have chose to do, but I didn't. I gain another 10 SP, so I get 10 of that back.
All right, Cog, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna try to drain spirit again.
Thank you.
Really
Thank you so much, Annie. You made all of that possible.
Oh.
No.
Oh, you're doing contest.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that I'm the aggro target.
You're definitely gonna be the aggro target.
Hey, but half that damage I take, I get back in spirit.
20.
20.
What'd you get?
I got like 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
All right. What's next?
It's your turn. I believe we roll one. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right. Jet
Because
went
Annie
first.
went first this time.
Okay. All right. 15. That was brutal. That was
does
a nice
not hit.
play.
That does not hit.
No, I'm seeing what I'm doing on my table.
Oh, okay. You have to roll for that? I didn't know that.
You don't have to, but I am. I'm choosing to. Just because I like to see how randomized it'll get. Because I don't want to metagame this either, so I just want to see what happens.
Well, I mean, a creature will always do its best option for survival, so it's not really metagaming. That's just natural instincts.
Yeah. And who's aggro right now? So yes. you're
Definitely me.
aggro. And I'm gonna do a fist slam. So here we go. Fist slam. I need to roll my 3d8. So my strength modifier
Where the heck did my position card
plus strength. Okay. So I got a 22.
Ooh. My DV is 13 now.
Okay. So. Yeah.
And I'm gonna elect that that's going to go against my maw
Okay.
because of spiritual centering.
But it's a physical attack though.
Um,
Can you do that?
when in spiritual trance, you can channel additional spirit into the trance while your spiritual trance is active. Whenever you attack, whenever I attack. Okay, never mind. Then
Right.
that goes against my physical.
Okay. All
My
right. So
apologies.
here we go. I don't think I'm gonna deal as much as you did, but we're gonna find out now.
I punched it a lot.
3d6 plus. Okay, and this is bludgeoning and knockback 2. All right. So 14 plus my 12. That's
Holy shit!
26.
Okay.
So I
26
deal
damage?
26 to you, and
Yes.
so whatever your paw is, and then knockback 2.
Okay, so I get knocked back 10 feet, and it does
10.
26 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm at this health, and I gain half of that in damage, or in spirit, I mean. So half of 26, I get 13 back.
That's crazy. Wow.
That's not a monk ability. I just chose really, really well with my spells that I get.
Yeah, I guess so, man. Okay.
I mean, I got teleport, serenity, and mana ward, or arcane ward. So, yeah, that actually brought me back to full spirit. So thank you.
What?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. It is. It is. Well, I don't know. Can you do anything, John?
I mean, I can.
Okay.
Um,
Oh yeah, because you
I
have full spirit now. Man. Wow,
I have
that's
full
brutal.
spirit, so I could cast any spells I wanted. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to refresh,
Oh.
and I don't gain any health from refresh, right? That's regen cards that
Yeah.
allow me to regen.
Correct. Yeah.
Alright.
Refresh. You just pull your. It actually says it on the card, but you just pull stuff back from your discard.
Okay, and I can't do anything on the same turn that I refresh, right?
No.
Yeah, it's playing a card from your hand.
Mm-hmm.
So. All right,
Well,
Cog.
Just spirit drain again.
All right.
Oh my goodness, that's
I
a
don't
good
know.
roll.
That might
That
be
is a pretty good roll.
It's 24. So I might actually do something like that.
Oh no.
What are you doing?
Oh, you
Spirit
beat
drain.
me. You beat me
Yeah.
by 2.
By 2? Awesome.
Okay.
So-
So what?
You
Sorry.
lose 6 spirit, and
Okay.
I gained that much back.
Is it enough for more skellies?
No.
Oh.
I'm probably not gonna have it like anymore until like whenever this gets done, honestly.
You guys are
Fair.
really. I'm. Oh man, that sucks. Okay.
And
There's a reason why I spent like
Oh.
3 hours making this character. It's because I had to completely relearn the monk skill trees, and then I tried to make the best possible outcome, I thought, for that setup. Because I wanted to be a spirit core monk or whatever. Because I thought it was cool. I wanted to be Goku.
Yeah. And Jet, it is your turn.
Cool. All right.
I'm scared.
Let's see.
Because that
I'm
was
gonna-
pretty good. Sorry.
I'm going to chuck a knife again. I like throwing knives. I'm down to 17 knives. Well, no, 16 knives because I lost one to the fun guys.
oh, okay.
Ooh, that's 2 8s in there, so that's gonna
Uh-oh.
be 24.
Oh.
Dude,
Oh.
luck is on our side today.
Oh God. Okay. So that means you get 2 more d6 with your thing.
Let's try that 2 rivers cards and not 1. That makes me a little less.
Oh.
Okay, so that's
15.
15. So
This
it's
is physical.
technically 17 damage, and 4 of that is psychic.
Okay. So so it's 13 physical, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then so that's so I have half of that. So you're gonna actually deal so 7 physical wounds. And then you said how much psychic?
4 psychic.
Or psychic. Okay, so you're gonna deal 2.
So, are you using this as the thing's health bar for how much damage it's taken?
I am, yeah.
It's taken 120 damage, 122 damage so far.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of damage.
It's Golwunga. Oh yeah, but I didn't expect you guys to do so well in these past few phases around.
And
That
then
was really
I'm
good.
going to move in
Okay.
the shadows and keep shadowing the shadows.
You're
Assassin.
shadowing the shadows, so you're just like
Yep.
casting shadows into the shadows so that there's more shadows with your shadows.
Yeah. All I do is shadow things.
That's like dumping pizza sauce or like marinara sauce into your spaghetti that's already filled with sauce.
Basically.
I don't
Okay.
know.
The
So
sauce. I am the sauciest.
so Cog went, Jet went, John went, and it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So right now, I would say you are Jet are the aggro player.
It's
Oh,
fine.
really? Oh, I'm surprised.
You have to find me first.
Oh Oh, you're invisible. You're in the shroud.
I'm in the shroud.
Okay, then you're not the aggro player. Then that would make it our necro friend here, Cog.
Wait, really? I lost
Yep.
aggro after all that?
You did because of his spirit drain or whatever it was.
Oh.
That was mean. So, yeah.
Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
I know, right? Yeah, he's like, yeah, it happens in death. All right. Let's see what my dude does here.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that is a 22. All right. And that means I'm doing a bellow. So I move toward him. All right. Ah, that was nice. I'm doing a corrupted bellow. All creatures within 20 feet of the Mogden make a spirit save.
Are you serious?
Yep. Dang,
I
Jake was
always
right.
fail
This
these.
is a challenging character or monster. That's awesome.
I never win these.
All right, what
All
do we got?
right.
Oh my god, I failed it again.
And I failed too this time.
Oh.
Luckily, I've got extra maw, so I won't take as much damage, but it's still
Okay.
gonna suck because I'm gonna run.
22.
Yep. Okay, so Cog is safe here. You two are
Safe
running.
is a loose term, so I'm probably still gonna die. But
So you two are running away from me. 30 feet. So you can
And
either
that's
be-
before we take damage, or
No, you'll still take damage.
okay.
If you were within 10 feet, though. Were you within 10 feet?
I was right here.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
right by. I was right by Cog, so I'm.
Oh yeah. So everyone's going. This is gonna be a fun one. Okay. All right. So here we go. And that's way too many dice. I really like this creature. Wow.
I think I'm gonna die.
I think we're all gonna die.
3d6 physical damage.
Oh. Never mind.
All right, here we go.
I probably won't die, but I might die still.
I actually don't know what my hit points are because my stupid character sheet still won't pop up. I think it's too much for my laptop to run Reader, Tabletop Sim, and to stream all at the same time.
So 13 damage?
Mm-hmm. Whatever your pause, and then
It's in physical?
physical.
Okay.
My
I
paw-
block it. I have
My
15.
pause and my pause a 19.
Okay.
So
All right.
So that's cut in half. So we each take. Well, it's cut in half rounded down, right?
to 6.
So we take 6 damage.
6. All right.
And I would regenerate spirit if I wasn't in full.
Okay.
I am not doing well. I do have a health potion though, so I can drink that, right? Or do I have to use a card to drink that? I don't know how it works.
You know, that's a great question. Actually, this is the first time I think we're testing health potions. So I'm gonna make a note because I'm not actually
Wait,
sure.
oh
I think
wait,
it's
utility
utility.
cards
Yeah,
allows you to activate certain abilities and weapons traits. This also
Okay.
allows the use of inventoried items during
Oh,
combat.
good. Okay, yeah, utility then. There you
And
go.
it even has drink a potion as a thing.
Oh, look at that. Yay, we thought about things.
Yes, right there.
So, since it's right in front of me.
What's your paw?
What's my paw?
Yeah.
20.
20. Okay, so what's this? This was 13, so half 13.
Yeah, 6. I already took it.
6.
I'm
Oh,
okay.
okay. I'm sorry then. I didn't know. I didn't mean to interrupt you then.
No, you're
I
good.
know what
So we're on phase 2? Phase 3?
By the way, what kind of health potions was he giving us?
Phase 2.
Phase 2, okay.
They were the standards, so they heal us 25.
Okay.
So So,
Because they were the cheap ones.
since he's right in front of me, I am. What am I gonna do? Well, I can regen, get my spirit back. Nice.
My turn's over, by the way.
Yes.
So
Yeah. I'm just thinking. What are you guys doing?
I can't do anything other than run on my turn. Is that correct?
No, you just can't run closer to him. You can do stuff still.
yeah, you can do
Okay.
stuff, but you can't run close to me.
Cool.
Um,
How are you doing health wise,
I'm good.
friendo? You're
I can-
you're okay?
Well,
Yeah, I'm okay.
I'm gonna heal myself and you when it's my turn. In fact, actually, if you let me go first, I can get rid of your fear also.
That would be awesome.
So I've got 2 spell cards. Does that mean I can cast 2 spells in a turn if I burn them both?
No, you can only use one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, I'll go ahead and use it on you since you're a bit closer than I am. I'm gonna use Serenity, so that gives you 10 HP, and your fear is gone.
I am back up to full. And I don't
And-
know. Did I run into sun and my shroud is no longer working, or am I?
No, you're in the shadows still.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but my turn's not over.
Fair. I was just asking.
Yeah,
just for
I'm just making sure. It's fine.
reference.
I am going to also use a utility to drink a potion. So I'm gonna drink that, and that'll give me 20, right? Or do I have to roll? I don't know how it works.
No, just whatever.
25
Yeah.
static.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Static is a better word than I was going to use. So, yes.
All right. So I'm gonna do my big move again.
All right.
Oh wait, no, I can't because I'm out of action cards. Womp womp.
Oh,
I guess I'm gonna refresh so that I have all my stuff.
all right.
I'm going to attempt to stab this dude with rapier that I have.
Oh, you have a rapier?
I do have a rapier.
Oh, man. Little fancy necro over here.
Fancy.
I was
Fan-
expecting a scythe, and I saw a rapier.
Like I said, I don't. It's like I said, I have to fucking conjure it.
I know. I was just making a joke. I wasn't even remotely serious.
13's gonna miss, so. whatever.
Yep. That's a whiff.
Yep.
I really would like to know where my position card went.
Do you need another one?
I might. I
right
think I might
here.
check. Where is it?
Oh,
It's
yeah,
not
it's
letting me
right
ping
here.
it. It's right here.
Here, I'll
How
move
did
it.
it end up there?
Here you go.
Thank you.
Maybe with the dice.
Yeah, it must have fallen off with them.
Okay, so John went, Cog went, and Jet went, right?
I think the jet is still going.
Jet's still going.
Oh.
No, I
No,
I
she-
refreshed.
She refreshed. That's right.
Oh.
Okay. My turn.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Wait, so he didn't get displaced or anything?
no, he passed.
I passed my.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
50.
And then I just missed trying to attack him because I don't have.
Why can't I put these things in my hand?
Let's make
I don't know.
sure-
That is weird. I don't know
I was
why
trying
it's
to
doing
put the
that.
whole like
Oh,
deck.
you can't put a stack into your hand. So just hit 6 on it, and I'll give them all to you. Or 5 now that there's only 5.
You
Oh,
said
Okay,
six.
thank you.
Yeah, just-
Oh, that was a huge pain in the butt. Okay, I have all my shit back. Great.
I'm doing another fistling.
Cool. Come at me, bro.
Necro, are you sure you're okay, man?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Oh, that's an awful roll.
Heck
what's
yeah.
DV?
My DV is 12. 14,
missed.
sorry. 14.
14. Okay, so I basically this is kind of what happens. I'm gonna do this, and he misses you completely.
Yeah, okay.
He doesn't even hit the ground.
Yeah. All right.
Alright. So I really don't want to do this, but I'm
Do
gonna.
they do they make fear save? Does John make a fear save?
Oh, it wasn't a corrupted bellow.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Wait,
Oh,
so
but-
I'm not feared?
No. I'm sorry. Yes, you do have to make a fear save.
Okay.
Or a spirit save. Sorry, not a fear save. A spirit save.
To try and get rid of it, right?
Yeah.
If I get rid of this, I would be so happy. 19 with 1-8.
You got it. You broke it.
Fuck yeah! Alright, sorry. um, I'm casting teleport. I'm right in front of him.
Oh, damn. Okay.
And I'm gonna use an action card to punch him.
Well, is
Wait, what did
teleport
you
a spell
cast?
card?
Yeah,
Teleport.
teleport spell.
A spell?
Yeah.
Then
Yeah,
if you
spell.
play a spell card, you can't play an action card.
Right.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah,
know
you
that.
you can only play one card per phase.
Per
Okay,
phase.
so I can't attack.
No,
Oh.
but you're now in.
But now you're in front of me.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
what do I got? What am I doing?
Wait, do I need to spend... Wait, that Frost Orb scroll. Do I need to spend a card to use that? Or
Yes.
just
Yeah.
consume the scroll?
it's,
The scroll.
It's a spell. You
It's
need
a
a spell.
Okay. Just making sure. Thought I might as well do something if I could.
Poke it again, because that's what I got right now. I'm trying to exhaust my hand before I refresh. So,
Poke, poke.
poke. Still not good. 16?
16. Oh, you barely missed me.
That's it.
Man.
All right. I'm going to do my sneaky thing. I'm going to burn my position card so I can fly. So I can do a fly and an action, which is going to be to attack him in the shroudy things. And so I'm going to do my cool shadow move that I did before as I jump, fly. Oh, that's the wrong guy. Please stop. Go back down.
I got him.
Thanks.
Yep.
If you can just, yeah. I'll draw the aggro this time. That's fine. I'm having a great time.
You're good.
Okay.
You're good. What you got?
Oh man, that's a 16. I'm gonna miss again.
16. Well, what's your modifier? Your agility.
+2.
You hit.
I do?
Yeah.
Then how did Ben miss?
Did you roll? You rolled a 16 with
I rolled-
modifier?
No, I rolled a 14 +2, which is
Oh, okay.
16.
Then you missed it.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, you missed.
I miss.
Oh, barely. Dang.
There.
All right.
That's okay.
Mogsden's turn.
My turn. All right. So
Do I still have
aggro
aggro?
player.
Can I ask you a question really quick, Smudge?
Yeah.
Is this thing even close to dying?
Actually, yes. Yep. It definitely is.
It definitely feels like a boss.
It good. It's supposed to. Yeah, you guys are actually pretty close. So, here we go. 16. All right. So I'm going to.
16.
Yeah, that's what it says here, right?
A
Oh, no,
6, a 3,
10.
and a 1?
I'm sorry that was a 7. So that's a 10. So, okay. So I'm going to make a bite attack. Where's my threat here?
I think that would be me, because I warped in.
Yeah, because the other two had failed.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll call it that. For the sake of moving the game forward. And I'm gonna do a bite attack.
Yep.
Oh no.
That does not hit.
Ah, okay.
Not even a
All
little
right.
bit.
Go, John.
All right. I'm gonna punch him. And roll. And I'm gonna spend, how much do I need? I've got 8, so I'm gonna spend 16 spirit to turn those into 3 8s.
Wow. Okay. Are we doing this
Alright.
again? Is this what's happening?
Oh yeah, for
Oh
sure.
God. Okay.
All right. That's real quick. That's how much I have, and I'll roll all these. And it's bludgeoning damage, if you do remember.
You. All right.
That is 17.
Gosh dang, in a basket. Okay.
All right, and then
So-
I'll use another utility card so I can punch again.
6, 12, 5. Okay.
All right, and then I'll roll again, and I'm going to spend 5 more to make it 3/8 again.
Jeez. Your spirit regen is nuts. How that happened. That's crazy.
Well, it's because you were beating the shit out of me while I had my orb up.
I know. God.
My ward goes away at the end of this round, though. So
Okay. Oh. Okay.
it's not like forever. I have to recast the spell every 2 rounds, I think. So yeah.
Okay.
So that's 5
Okay.
more, and then that's 3 more 8s. I just got an error when I tried to type in my spirit. That was a little weird. And that's 20 more,
Good lord. All right. So,
and that's all I can do.
6, 6.
That's it? Are you sure that's it?
I mean, I don't have another utility card.
Hmm.
So let's see.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disappoint.
Let's look here.
It is an absolute blowout, though. Like, it leaves
All
me
right.
with nothing after I do that.
It is Cog's turn.
I'm simply refreshing.
Okay.
And this is now round 5, right? Or phase 5?
Phase 5. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
I'm
we're yeah.
all right. So I am armed with one. I'm going to pull the other sword out. So now I am dual wielding.
Oh. Okay.
Strike, strike.
Okay. Roll your 3d6 or
You
your
can-
3d8.
Yep. That's a 19.
You hit me. And how much? So your swords do what?
Each one is 1d6 plus my dex.
Okay.
Well, the first one is with my dex. The second one isn't. But I also do the extra d6 of
Right.
psychic.
Okay. Gotcha.
I think I just get that. I don't think that's like.
Right.
So that's 9 damage for the first one.
Okay.
And then the second, see if it hits. I don't add anything to it. It's an 11. It's going to whiff.
Okay. So the 9, and is that all physical?
That 9 had 1 of psychic.
1 sec. Okay. So it does
8,
nothing.
8 physical and 1 psychic.
Okay. So you're gonna do another 4 here. It's physical. All right. Wow. My turn. You guys are so close. Let's see what I do.
Oh no.
15. So it's gonna be another fist slam,
Okay, cool.
and it's gonna be toward you, John,
Figured.
for sure. Okay. 9.
How much is
10.
that? That's 10?
10 plus my mod here, so 14.
That doesn't hit.
Oh! Oh! Okay. Go, John. Sorry! Ah! Alright.
I can hear the frustration and I love it. All right. Action, I'm a punch.
That is a great emote, by the way.
What?
Oh, I was just looking in Twitch chat. That panda.
Oh, the
That is a
uwu?
great, yes.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, Panda Wizard's in here. Hey, brother,
Yeah.
how you doing, man?
Yeah, man.
I'll be streaming after this if you want to hang.
Heck yeah.
All right.
What are you doing?
I'm punching.
Oh, okay.
It's my only and my last resort punch,
Oh.
of which I'm going to be making that a 24, obviously.
Alright, you hit.
Well, yeah, obviously. It's a crit. What do you mean?
Alright, so damage wise?
Yeah,
What
let's
are we
find
doing?
out. 17.
17. All right. So let me see here. So and then we'll take 6, 6, and then oops, didn't mean to do that. Sorry. And then 4. And let's see what we got here. All right. How do you kill it?
Ooh. I jump up in the air and roundhouse kick it in the face.
Okay. All right. So you roundhouse kick it in the face, and the tongue kind of like sputters out, and its arms are flailing in the air, and it does not do what I wanted it to do, and it dies. All right. So
The death throws are ridiculous right now.
yeah, no kidding. So I'm gonna move him off to the side here. And
As he's flailing, I love it.
My comments
Still
are,
moving.
I think that fight was a little too convenient. Because the first time I did my absolute blowout, the round immediately ended and I got everything back. And it was just like, after that, it was like, whoa. I was able to do that right again. But it fearing over and over, definitely, that was a good mechanic that made the fight a lot harder than it needed to be.
All right, so we have a bunch of rock ranks that kind of just show up.
And they're all pissed at us for killing the rock monster. I'm kidding.
No. All right, so now we're back in RP mode. Yay! All right, and I can get my dudes here. All right, so the chanting has stopped. Golwunga is defeated, and let me scroll back up here. So, out pops out of the hole pops a larger rock rink, a little bit larger than typically his normal standard size of 2 feet. He's about 2.5 feet tall, and he greets you with a and spit goes everywhere, and then he does a little quirky dance and kind of waving his arms back and forth, and he then realizes that you can't speak rock rink, so he speaks in calming tongue, and he says, "I am Hector, the great and powerful chief of the Dry-Face clan. We welcome you to our land, heroes. You have done us such a great honor." And then he says, "Please have this." And he hands each of you 50 gold. And I will be granting each of you 300 XP. And he says, he goes, "You're welcome to stay and chat with us, but we must get back to our duties. Food waits for no one. And watching you fight, we are mighty hungry." As he kind of scribbles away and he's walking away, he has noticed that something has been revealed here in the forest. And he turns and he kind of gets this look of horror on his face. And what you see is, like, off here in the distance here, you see an abandoned wagon or an abandoned cart. And it's been dumped out, and it is flooded with red spirit magic gems.
Oh no. That's what we've been here to get?
And he says, "There seems to be a pile over there, too many for us to count, too scary. And they keep whispering to us, and it's not about shinies."
Mm.
You need like a Fireforge hazmat team to move this stuff. Jeez.
Can I cast like Serenity on this whole thing here to do the holy warmth, like the Fire Eternal holy warmth over this pile and see if it does anything?
Sure, if you'd like.
I'm gonna try it. I don't know. Might as well.
Okay.
I mean, this might be my own chaotic nature coming out. Before you do that, hang on. Never turn down an opportunity to make a profit. All right.
Well, we already have a profit waiting for us.
Do you honestly think that rich vampire is ever going to come back?
I think that if he wants to live till tomorrow, he's going to.
You have to find something before you can kill it.
That's true, but I mean, if we knew who he was just off of his name, do you really think finding him will be
Because
that difficult?
we've managed to find his cargo. He's not going to be in town, no proof whether we delivered or not. In fact, he never told us where we're supposed to deliver this.
Yeah, he
Now
did.
that
He said to the tavern, but then the guy in the tavern said he wouldn't show up.
I mean, why would we deliver this cart of basically contraband?
There's a lot of vampires over here.
And as you are speaking, Gefton Doors steps out of the forest shadows. And he says, "Oh," starts clapping. "I am so glad that you found my shipment." He goes, "But unfortunately for all of you, this belongs to the Vampiric Order.
The gems?
Yep. And you are now surrounded by vampires, and they come in and they knock each of you out."
No.
Oh, but what about my holy light?
Too late.
Two.
And that is the end of our one shot here.
Oh,
Ooh.
Stupid vampires.
fancy.
Yeah.
Man,
Freaking
Just thought it was
Twilight looking motherfuckers.
I thought I was about to make a gigantic profit off of contraband demonic spirit magic. I was like, oh my god, this is like uncovering like an entire like shipment of cocaine. Well, what else are we supposed to do with it?
Demon
A lot of money.
cocaine.
I hope you guys enjoyed this.
I had a ton of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It was so bizarre though. Seeing Otagra again, dude. I was like, whoa, he's here. I haven't seen Otagra since we first ran Trade Trouble, right?
That's right.
He was your character. Oh, that's so cool. It was a little weird though, because I don't remember us having an Orc Paladin.
I'm right here.
Annie was there.
Wait, your character was an Orc Paladin? I thought your character was a
Yeah.
priest.
No.
No, it was
That
a
was-
Oh, my
paladin.
bad. My
Recently
apologies.
Was a courser.
I hammer staffed the heck out of that thing. It was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah, my apologies. I thought you were a priest, but I guess I was wrong.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun for me to write too. It also got to show you a little bit of Austin Town. It showed you the Mogden, which was fun. You got to meet the Rock Cranks, and you got to know a little bit more about the Vampiric Order.
I will tell you one thing for sure. I had a ton of fun. I did feel like it was too satisfying playing as the monk. Like every single hit is a crit if you believe hard enough.
You got some
And
lucky rolls though too.
oh yeah, I did get some lucky rolls, and then whatever ones I didn't get lucky, I forced to be lucky. And then like I just had the perfect setup. I felt like that was on me. I feel like I shouldn't have made a character that was like so powerful, because
When-
that didn't feel like a level 1 character. That felt like easily a level 5. But I don't know.
Go on ahead, Fen. What were you gonna say?
Oh no, I mean, it's interesting how building the character shapes things. So
Yeah, because I mean, that could have been anything. I could have made this character where instead of teleport and arcane ward, I could have had like arcane beam and then arcane shield, which would have been just as good. Well, not just as good, but it would have been more effective in combat, but less of the whole like I'm constantly getting back more than I'm giving out, and it's like I wouldn't have taken any damage if I had arcane shield. I don't think I would have gotten a hit a single time in that fight, because it's a ridiculously good ability, and then plus I already have a really high DV, and yeah.
Well, you know, and if this was a campaign too, like a full-on campaign, this is kind of where the Monk Wanderer would have been made more sense too, because they're very good at social and things like that. And
Yeah, I forgot to use my ability for that. I'm supposed to get +1 d6 to all of my duplicity, all of my innuendo, and all of my diplomacy checks, and I forgot to do that a single time.
yeah, yep, and it kind of shows where your mind is focused as a player, right? Like, you know, Annie was right where she's like, it sounds like I'm the face, you know, like doing the social, and it's because, you know, Paradisian, and that's what you are. But yeah, I'm glad you all enjoyed this. I need to actually write down this here.
I will say one thing. It felt very, very good. That combat was really fun, and
It is.
it
It's
felt like it went by a lot faster than before. Also,
it is fun to see the classes synergize. Like that was kind of a beautiful thing between the monk and the rogue.
yeah.
Also, those skeletons were so fucking clutch. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah.
thank you so much for drawing the aggro. After I completely blew that huge, like, coming down and, like, slashing the heck out of him, it was so nice to have 3 extra guys in front of me so that I wasn't taking the slam attack, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
They were clutch.
I will tell you, I was on 1 HP when I got hit by that one thing.
Wow.
When I said I
Really?
wasn't doing very good, I was at 1 HP.
Oh man, so like we were, yeah. So that was a good fight then. That's what I
Oh
mean.
yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
almost died. That would have been straight up death if you had rolled 1 higher.
Wow.
It was awesome. That was such a good fight.
Cool. All right. Well, for those of you that are watching and want to know more about Path's World of Adia, we're gonna try and make this a regular thing where we stream at least once a week to show off the game and show the one shots and even campaigns. Have fun with it. There may be other things we do too here at the Smunchy Games team, but we're actually prepping and building up to have more of a Smunchy Games regular stream, which is really fun. People that you're seeing now here are more than likely going to be involved more often. So thank you to Fen and to Annie and Rain for joining me today.
Most welcome.
Yeah, I loved it. Honestly, I think it's awesome, and I'll do it all the time.
And if you do want Path's World of Adia, you will actually be able to get it in April, is when we're going to be releasing it, 2020. You'll be officially out on DriveThruRPG.
April of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
April
I thought you
2020.
meant 2019. I was getting excited. I was like, I gotta start saving up.
Oh, we
April
are.
of 2019 is 2 months ago.
Shh.
I know, I
I
was like,
could get
wow.
a time machine.
How do we do that?
Yeah, how did we release it 2 months ago? And did we just not tell anybody for
Butter-
2 months? And we're just like,
We're just gonna, it's like a butterfly effect magic that we have that no one knows
Mhm.
about.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so you'll get to purchase the player guidebook if you're interested, and you'll get to play Secrets of Tyner Dane, GM in a box, and you will be able to purchase Trade Trouble, one of our other modules that you kind of heard reference actually in this story today.
Yeah, Otagra is the he's a Tuskar. Obviously, he was into this. He was the canon character, right? Because our campaign was technically the like story canon was our group.
Yeah, pretty much.
So-
Now, if you play through it, of course, you're not going to see our characters in there. You're not going to see Otagra, but
Yeah, because you're going to be able to use your own characters. But in the canon lore, Otagra was, I believe, he was a warrior, right?
yep, that's right.
He was a
Warrior.
Tuskar warrior, and he, for one, he's one ballsy motherfucker, dude. He that necklace that he had around his neck, he walked straight up to a Corsair general, ripped it off his neck, and threw it at his feet, and then started talking shit on the dude because he was because he was in the fight. It was like
Yeah.
I was shocked. It was like crazy.
Now, I will say too, if we actually make this like one shot that we just played an actual thing, that's going to be a lot of fun. I would highly recommend before you play this one, Galwanga, play Secrets of Tyner Dane, GM in a box. That was written by Fen and Annie, who are here with us, and I'm very excited for that. I've already played it a couple times, so through testing, and yeah, I mean, that's kind of what we're doing here. So if you're curious, I'm excited. There's a lot of fun things that are going to be coming down the pipe. And that's it. I mean, I got nothing else unless any of you have.
if you guys
some-
want to hear more about the Path's World and want to read up on some stuff, I dropped the link into the Twitch description or the Twitch chat for Path's game, so you guys can go check out all the sweet lore bits that are out and are available for your eyeballs. But yeah, that's all I have to add. And thank you for GMing.
You're welcome.
And I do have a question for you that has to do with these streams.
Okay.
Like I know that you said that we'll probably see this group, but are we going to be doing anything in regard? Maybe I should ask this question after the stream ends. Actually. that you know what? I'll ask this after the stream ends.
Sounds good. All right.
We
Annie,
don't
did
need
you
to
have
make
anything
that
else?
public right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good. I had a lot of fun. I'll
All
play
right.
again. I mean, other than the fact I'm wearing the sweet shirt that says "Don't burn out" on it, guys. I mean,
Okay.
public service announcement.
Oh yeah, hey, where can we get that? By
Where
the way,
can
Fen?
we get that? Oh my gosh!
Can we get that?
If you guys want that, coming soon to a printful store near you, there might be the Don't Burn Out t-shirt from Kanri Kiroku, a vlog channel that I started in result of as a way of coping with some amnesia problems that I'm having. So you can check it out soon.
You don't have a link for it yet?
No, I don't have a link for it because I
Okay.
did it as a one-off, like just, hey, I'm making a shirt, and
No, that's good.
so I will, yeah, I'll get that going. I was gonna make like a couple more shirts on the way out.
Okay.
So that way
No, that's
we have
great.
a few, and you guys can go buy them and support.
That being said,
the
they are
show.
really comfy. They wash really well.
They
This
do.
is after one wash, and I'm very happy with the shirt. So
Yeah, and I mean, you can either, if you want to keep up to date with what Fen is doing here, you can either join his Twitch channel, which is Fennicini.
Yes, Fettuccine is where my Twitch stuff goes. I guess you could also check it out on YouTube there, but like there's nothing on YouTube, so Twitch is the place to be for the streams. Or you can check me out, Conry Kiroku, all one word. Okay, here I'll just link it in the chat. Am I allowed to link things in the chat that are off
Yes.
path
Yes,
games?
you should.
Okay. Let me go grab it. Let me go grab this link.
Brain, you should link your Twitch channel too.
Oh, okay.
Channel videos. No, I just want to do my channel.
Annie, do you
Yeah.
have anything to link?
I do. You can also catch me. I do a bunch of blogging and some fun stuff like that. I actually don't have I normally have the chat like open
Mhm.
while we're doing this, so I didn't today, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, where can we go to find
You can find me at cecropiaadventures.com, which is where my blog is going, or is currently. It is getting a bit of an overhaul right now because I'm switching. I'm doing a bit of a pivot from doing some travel blogging into doing more game-related blogging. The first big article for that is set to come out on July 10th. And I'm currently in the process of trying to set up a bit of a Discord channel in order to find other people that enjoy tabletop role-playing games as well. That's going to be a bit in the future before I make that live. But you can go to Cecropia Adventures, check out some of the articles I've already written. There is a couple fantastic little things that I did about paths if you're looking for my kind of, editorial opinion on the game in and of itself.
Did you make this website? This is really cool.
I linked it for you, by the way.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I was just looking at it. It's a very impressive website.
Why, thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, little plugs there. But yes, please go check everything out that Marine, Fen, and Annie are doing. They're incredible people, and I'm so glad they are here. So
The printful store will be up by July if you all will be one time frame. I can't promise any later or sooner or a specific time date. I just know that by July I can have this to a point where I'm comfortable saying, hey, here's a store where you can buy T-shirts, buy merch from Conry. So
that's exciting.
yeah.
Heck yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, and last but not least, I mean, if you do enjoy what we do here at Smudgy Games, join us on Discord. We have the Discord actually below us right now in Twitch on our channel. So I love you all very much. Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned for, I'm going to say, next Wednesday. So
Okay.
that's it.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.